Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. There we go, Steelers. Here we go. There we go, Steelers. Here we go. Welcome into the Steelers Talk Live Show. I'm your host, Jack Sperry, on this beautiful Friday afternoon. Thank you to all the real ones tuning in at the beginning of today's live program. That's Joey Peterson, our producer today. Big shout out to Platinum 666, by the way, for recommending we use those jerseys in the background. I think that's a sick look. All right, guys, we got a bunch of great stuff coming your way here. Lots to talk about. We just got some breaking news on Brandon Aiyuk, so we'll talk about that here in just a second. And then, we're going to get into the latest news and rumors. So technically, we haven't scripted anything for the breaking news on Brandon Aiyuk. For those of you that don't know, The Pivot, which is Ryan Clark's podcast. He's an NFL analyst for ESPN. Brandon Aiyuk was on that podcast this week, and it dropped, and Brandon Aiyuk listed the Steelers among his 3 teams that he would like to play for in 2024. So we'll talk about that a little bit. It won't be during our news and rumors segment today, though. I will touch upon it, but we won't have any graphics for it. 2024 roster projection today. Actually, that's not right. We're doing the ESPN. We're not doing the roster projection today. We're actually doing an ESPN season preview for our second segment today. Steelers Talk Live Q&A is coming up as well, so make sure you guys use hashtag Steelers or Super Chat to get your questions on the show. And then we got our Madden Sim for Week 11 versus the Baltimore Ravens. It's going to be a great Friday. These Friday live shows tend to get crazy, so I can't wait to get going with you guys. This has been an absolutely unbelievable run that we've been on. And again, for the live Q&A, all you got to do is use hashtag Steelers or Super Chat to get on the show here. So, for example, you get down there in the live chat, hashtag Steelers. Do you think Russell Wilson will start all 17 games? And then you send that in. If you use hashtag Steelers, Joey can see your question, and we can get it on the mailbag. So we already got our first Super Chat coming in on this Friday live show, baby. I can't wait to get things going here, and we're already getting some Venmo alerts here, Mr. Joey Peterson. Okay, so let's get to this first Super Chat before you make this Venmo. I'll send it to you here, Joey. Okay. There we go.
Beautiful. Hey, Sperry, let's do the Venmo first, because I got to figure out something here. So let's do Venmo.
Okay, sounds good. Is the Super Chat not pulling? Yep. Okay, so we're going to get to this Venmo alert here first. So I see Platinum has put in a Super Chat. So Platinum, where the Super Chats aren't pulling right now. So we'll get that on screen as soon as we possibly can. But we're going to get to this first Venmo alert here pretty soon. We got over 100 people watching right now, and it's going to be a great show, man. Brandon Aiyuk and all the stuff that's coming out with him right now. Just when we thought that the Aiyuk rumors were dead once again, Aiyuk just reinvigorates this fire and keeps it going. So it's going to be a lot of fun today, man. We got 4 segments to get to here live on Steelers Talk, and I can't wait to share with you guys here with Joey Peterson, our producer, who's currently trying to figure out our first Venmo alert of the day. And we're going to show that here momentarily. So make sure you guys get those Venmos in. Make sure you guys get those Super Chats in. You can find me at Jack-Sperry on Venmo. We're going to try to make the most money out of any channel here at Chat Sports for the week. That's our goal. We want to have the biggest live stream in Venmo and Super Chats that any channel has had this week. That is our goal. And we're going to get started right now with our first $100 Venmo from Pittsburgh fan 412. Bang! Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we we go, Steelers. Here we go. Pittsburgh fan 412 doing his part today, trying to extend the streak of $1,000 live streams here on Steelers Talk, man. Pittsburgh fan 412 always coming in strong with those $100 Venmos. And I have a feeling this isn't going to be the only triple-digit Venmo alert we are going to see today on a Friday. 2 Fridays ago, we made $8,000 here on the channel. Last Friday, we made about $4,000 in Super Chat revenue. I don't even know how much we're going to get to today. Friday is usually when we go nuts, so I can't wait to see what you guys have in store for me right here on Steelers Talk Live. We got over 133 people watching. I see Cassie Voth down there in the chat, my girlfriend. Everyone give Cassie a shout out right now if you have a chance. Got Pittsburgh fan 412. We got Platinum 666. We got President Ninny. We got Fernando Martin in the chat. One of our Black Diamonds. Another Black Diamond, Hot Rod 24 is here. Steelers 1969 is here. We've got Matt Canada here. We got Offsides Edits. We've got Platinum 666. We got Louis Van Norman. We've got Darian. We got ya boy Chumik. We've got Kermit is my God is here. What's up, Kermit? We've got Omar's Burner. What's up, Omar? Omar's saying, love hearing the news right before the show. Here we go. We got The Jerk is Mine. We've got Incredible Whip. We got a bunch of great yinzers in the chat right now. We're up to 50 likes, so if you guys haven't clicked that thumbs up icon yet, that really is the best way to help us out, guys. It tells the YouTube algorithm to push this live stream out to more Steelers fans like yourselves. We want to get as many people into this stream as humanly possible, so help us do that right now by clicking that thumbs up icon, and let's get that thing going, man. Okay, so we've got the breaking news here that Brandon Aiyuk has told ESPN's Ryan Clark that if he doesn't play for the San Francisco 49ers this year, he'd either like to play for the Washington Commanders, where his boy, Jaden Daniels, who he played with in college, is currently playing, or he'd like Pittsburgh Steelers, all right? So he has straight up said that he would like to play for Pittsburgh. Now, my initial reaction to this news is that I don't think a trade is going to happen. That has been my stance since the very beginning, and that's still where I am at, okay? I just don't think that Brandon Aiyuk is going to end up becoming a Pittsburgh Steeler this year because the 49ers have no incentive to trade him other than Aiyuk straight up demanding a trade away from San Francisco, which he hasn't done to this point, and it sounds like it won't happen. It's also worth noting that Aiyuk had his meeting sat down for this podcast before his meeting with the San Francisco 49ers, which apparently went very well, that we covered earlier in the week. So my take on this, guys, is that it's nice to hear Aiyuk say he would like to be a Pittsburgh Steeler if he were to be traded from San Francisco. The catch is it takes 2 to tango, right? You have to have the 49ers agree to a trade, and at this point, I just feel like that's very unlikely because 49ers are trying to win Super Bowls right now. They were a couple plays from winning one last year. Aiyuk was their #1 receiving target last season. And to get rid of him with no draft coming up, with free agency essentially done, I mean, it makes 0 sense to unload Brandon Aiyuk right now from the perspective of the San Francisco 49ers. But hey, man, in my opinion, I think that you can never count out Omar Khan. I mean, if Omar pulls this off and has all this patience and he gets it done, I mean that'll be one of the best moves in the history of the Steelers front office and any GM in Steelers history. We got a $5 super chat here from Omar's Burner, who is one of our Black Diamonds, who says the newest and most popular Pirates for Brandon Aiyuk. Very intriguing timing wearing that hat. Definitely the case, Omar. Wearing that hat. He was driving into the San Francisco 49er facility today, though, so that's kind of interesting. So I honestly, man, I feel like that was just kind of a coincidence. The Pirates hat is one that lots of people wear. It's a kind of an iconic hat, I guess you could say. So I'm not sure if that necessarily means anything, Omar. And once again, you have to get the 49ers to agree to trade him. And at this point in the offseason, I don't know if you're going to be able to do that. Okay, here we go, people. Now we've got the super chats up, and this one's rolling in from Platinum 666 bang! Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. And by the way, Mr. Joey, we actually have a Venmo alert coming in here. And it's a good one here, folks.
Beautiful.
Just wait till you see this one.
I feel like I can guess who it's from.
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's not one of the usual suspects here. But it's a good one. There you go. Just sent. Oh, geez. Okay. So send in those Venmos, guys. Our super chats are currently kind of flubbing out. So if you want to send in money, we'd appreciate it if it's sent to Venmo at Jack Sperry. Not only is it easier on producer Joey, but also we get to keep more of the proceeds. YouTube takes 30% of every single dollar that you donate via Super Chat. But with Venmo, we get to keep more of those proceeds, and we to put more Steelers content on the channel every single day for you guys to enjoy. Got a bunch of great people in the chat, man. We've got Platinum 666 already sent in his first $100 of the day. We got David. We got Brian Ruiz. We got Bundles. We got Cassie, my girlfriend, in the chat. We got David. We've got Kingdom J Gang. We got Kobe. We got Jerry Kirkland. What's up, Jerry? Good to see you, man. We've got Omar's Burner. We got Steelers 1969. We got Kareem Richardson. We got Myas. We got Anthony Fuller. Anthony Fuller, King Yinzer is here. Let's go. And then we've got Fernando Martin in here. We got a bunch of great people coming in. What's up, Sam? Okay. Sounds good. Just got an update here that our super chats are not pulling with our software right now. So if you send in a super chat, we're going to have to manually build those, but we can still get them up on the show. Okay, but here we go, guys. Now we can get things going with the show. And we've got a good one coming in here, folks. We've got a $200 Venmo alert from Hakia Max Bang! Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Hakia, I remember that Hakia was somebody in the chat. Let me know down in the chat. Is it Christopher Roy? I think it was Christopher Roy. That was Hakia Max. So big shout out to Christopher Jack. Says, wow, Jack, how do you not remember? No, I remembered. It was in my brain there. Christopher Roy, shout out to you, my friend. $200 Venmo to get us going here on a Friday. You gotta love it. Everybody give Christopher Roy some love in the chat. Appreciate you, man. We got Colton in the chat. We got a bunch of great stuff coming your way here, but we do have a little bit of an announcement here. This is actually going to be our last live show until 2 weeks from now. Okay, so next week, Cassie and I, we're going on vacation. We're going back home to Minnesota. So we won't be having a live show Wednesday or Friday next week. We won't have Paul Skeen's watch parties during that time either. This month has been phenomenal, but you know what? I haven't taken a full vacation, guys, since last year for the 4th of July. So it's been almost a full year since I've taken a vacation. Now that we're in that downtime between OTAs and training camp, I feel like this is the best time to go home and see family. So listen, man, I'm fully dedicated to this channel. We're going to have videos that go up on the channel every single day next week, but we just won't have the live shows. So let's make today super special, okay? Let's make today a super special show before me and Cassie go to Minnesota for the next week. We got a bunch of people in here. Fernando Martin is asking, are we getting married? No, we're not. We're not getting married. We're not eloping. But I appreciate you, Fernando. We've got a bunch of Black Diamonds in here. We've got a bunch of Gold Club members in here. We got a lot of the real ones here today, so that's absolutely fantastic. let's have an awesome day, man. Absolutely. Let's get into this here. So, Joey, let's go over some of these graphics here in the build-up. Some of the stuff after the Keep the Streak Alive stuff. So let's start with the Keep the Streak Alive Team L3 there, Joey. So we've got 11 straight live shows as it sits today, with at least $1,000 in Super Chat and Venmo revenue. It's all because of you guys. This has been the greatest month in the history of our channel, and arguably any channel here at Chat Sports in terms of the money that you guys have poured into the channel. You guys have been phenomenal, and today, if we get to $1,000 again, we will extend that streak for another week, because we don't have any live shows next week. So if we can get to 12, that'd be absolutely fantastic. We talked about it earlier, with the Venmo. We really do appreciate Venmos instead of Super Chats because we get to keep more of the proceeds. So you can find me at Jack-Sperry on Venmo, or you can scan the QR code over here that Joey will put up on screen right now. So you can find me at Jack-Sperry to, get the party going today. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Now, a couple of, I just want to put out a couple of really cool things that we've been able to do this month here. Some other records that we have been able to beat here on Steelers Talk this month. So our largest individual donation was this month from Platinum 666, which was $1,500. So that was an absolutely unbelievable super chat from Platinum 666. Also, shout out to Fernando Martin. He put in a $1,000 donation earlier this month as well. And then we made $8,000 on one individual show 2 Fridays ago. So we've been making records throughout this month of June, which has just been absolutely record-shattering. Today, our donation menu, any super chat, you're going to get a shout-out. If you put in at least $20, you're going to get your name on the Helmet Hall of Fame. You're going to get $100, then you get into Steelers Talk Gold Club, and then $500, you get to join the Black Diamonds Steelers Talk Royalty. You get a customized jersey, you get a customized Super Chat sticker, all that great stuff. So I want to give our weekly shout-outs here to our Gold Club members and our Black Diamonds. First, we'll go with the Gold Club members. Joey will scroll through these graphics here. Really do appreciate all of our Gold Club members that have put in at least $100 on one of our shows. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to talk about Steelers every single day for free here on the channel. So you guys are the absolute best, and I love you guys. Thank you so much for all of your support. Then we get to our Black Diamond members here. A big shout out to Samuel Pugh, F1 Video Watcher, Nathan Glass, Kurgan Cold. Go back to the last one there, Joey. We have to give all the Black Diamonds their individual shout out. Platinum 666, of course, Go Blue Buckeye, Elliptic 6, Gwendolyn, Marilyn Krieger, Pittsburgh Fan 412, Omar's Burner, Kyle King, KJ Live Life, Hot Rod 24. You can push that next graphic now, Joey. Fernando Martin, Cassie Voth, and then Pat Lepla. And guys, you could be next. If you put in a $500 Venmo or Super Chat today, these guys are the Steelers Talk royalty here on the show. Okay, now, make sure you guys like the stream right now. Type me if you've already clicked that thumbs up icon. We got 120 people watching right now, and we're at 76 likes. So let's get to 80 likes before we start our first segment today. We had a little bit of an issue with pulling the Super Chats earlier. That's why we haven't gotten into our first segment yet. But let me know down there for a shout-out. Type me if you've clicked that thumbs up icon. Shout out to The Jerk Is Mine. Shout out to Oro. Shout out to Cynthia. Shout out to Steelers 1969. Shout out to Pittsburgh Fan 412. Fernando Martin. President Nitty. David. Hot Rod 24. Zaire. Sean. Offsides Edits. Mr. Deadhead. Relhu. We got a bunch of great people down there in the chat. And by the way, we got another Venmo alert here, Joey, before we get into our first segment.
There we go.
Day. And it's a good one, man. It's a first-time Venmoer. And we just got another one, Joey. We just got another one. Oh, no way. Okay. We're about to make Steelers Talk history here in just a second.
Oh, wow.
Joey says, oh, wow, to that next Venmo. So we've got 2 Venmos coming up here, and then we'll get into our first segment. Again, guys, if we get to $1,000 in Super Chats and Venmos, that'll be 12 straight shows where we've made at least $1,000. And we're going to try to put a cap on the best month of any channel has ever done here at Steelers Talk, okay? So that's going to be absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to get things going today. It's going to be one hell of a live show. I'm going to miss you guys next week when I'm in Minnesota. But you know what? We're going to make up for next week, missing next week today, okay? So we're going to make today extra special for you guys. We got 4 segments coming your way. We're going to talk a little bit Brandon Aiyuk. We'll talk a little bit about Russell Wilson. We'll talk a little bit about a 3-way trade idea from Bleacher Report today, which I think is definitely interesting. So here's our Venmo alerts here. First one is coming in from a brand new Venmoer, Vince John, with a $31 Venmo. Everybody type Vin down there. Everyone type Vince down there in the chat.
Hey, Sperry, good news. It's looking like our live stream is back up with comments and with super chats.
All right, great. Okay, so Vince, $31 Venmo. Thank you so much for all of your support. Thanks for helping us make this the best month in Steelers Talk history. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Okay, but now this one's coming in. You guys know probably what time it is. It's time for a platinum bomb. This one's rolling in from Platinum 666. Bang! 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 There we go, Steelers. There we go. There we go, Steelers. There we go. Where we go, Steelers. There we go. Let's go, Platinum 666 with a $500 Venmo. And guess what, people? That just got over $1,000. That's our 12th straight live show with at least $1,000 in Super Chat and Venmo revenue. And you know what, man? We're not done. We are not done, baby. Let's go.
Everybody spam W in the chat.
Everybody spam those W's. Platinum 666, the king himself. And by the way, Platinum sends a message with that Venmo. He says, give a black diamond to the King Yinzer himself, Anthony Fuller. Anthony, Your Highness, you are officially part of Steelers Talk Black Diamond Club. Big shout out to Anthony Fuller. By the way, Joey, you were still back in college when this happened. Anthony Fuller was our first ever $100 super chat on this channel, and now he finally gets his much due Black Diamond membership courtesy of our friend Platinum 666. So everybody give Mr. Anthony Fuller his congratulations. He is officially part of Steelers Talk Black Diamond Club. Absolutely fantastic stuff here, folks. King Platinum, you're it's too much, man. You're just so good. You're just so good to us and so generous. Couldn't thank you enough, Platinum. Okay, it's been long enough here, folks. Let's get into our first segment today. We'll be talking about the latest news and rumors surrounding the Pittsburgh Steelers. Then we'll get into an ESPN 2024 season preview that you normally have to pay $11 a month to ESPN Plus to get that content. We're going to give it to you guys 100% free. Then we'll get into our live Q&A. Make sure you guys use hashtag Steelers along with your question or super chat to get on today's show. And then we're going to be getting into our latest Madden Sim Week 11 versus the Baltimore Ravens coming up on today's show. So, Joey, are we ready to get things going here?
We are ready, my friend.
All right, man, let's get going right now. Let's get into our content with the latest news and rumors surrounding the Pittsburgh Steelers. Today on Steelers Talk, there is a Steelers insider that projects a massive contract extension for new Steelers quarterback Russell Wilson before the start of the 2024 season. I'll react to that number here in just a sec. And then also, we're going to be going over the latest Steelers trade rumors on today's show. So make sure you guys stick around for a very interesting 3-team trade idea from Bleacher Report, which I think is pretty darn interesting. So make sure you guys stick around for that. But before we get into our content today, Help us win our June subscriber battle with our sister company here, our frenemies at the Browns Report, our Browns Chat Sports channel here, who is currently just slightly beating us in new subscribers for the month of June. Now, I actually have a $20 bet going with our Browns host, Matthew Peterson, right now to see who is going to win this sub battle. And right now, he's winning. But guess what? Steelers Talk has never let me down. We have beaten the Browns Report in every single battle that we've ever done with them. So I took the $20 bet, and right now, we are losing that battle. And this is actually what Matthew Peterson had to say to me when he took the bet. I'll take that bet any day of the week. Steelers fans are too busy living in the past with their ancient Super Bowl championships. There's no way they're going to outpace the Browns this week. This will be the easiest $20 I'll ever make. You're on, Sperry. So listen, man, we've never lost a sub battle with Browns. We haven't lost a like battle with these guys, and I've never lost a bet to Matthew Peterson. So I don't want to start that now. So help me out right now. Click that thumbs up icon, and this is what I'll tell you guys: click that subscribe button for a week. Take in our content that we put out every single day. I guarantee you, if you give us a week, the only thing that you're going to regret is that you didn't subscribe sooner. So help us beat the Browns today by clicking that subscribe button. Okay, now let's get into our top story here where the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette's Steelers insider Ray Filipaldo projected what he believes a Russell Wilson extension could look like if the Steelers and their new quarterback come to an extension agreement this offseason. This is what Ray had to say. I'm just going to throw a number out here, $37 million over 2 years. So what, 75 to 80 mil, I think, over 2 years. Take him up to age 37, 38. No, honestly, guys, when you look at the current quarterback market for somebody that, in this scenario, Russell Wilson, we make it pretty decent money. That's actually not a bad price for a starting quarterback in today's National Football League. You take a look at the highest paid quarterbacks. If you paid Russell Wilson the higher end of this projection, $40 million per year, he wouldn't even be in the top 10 of wage earners per year in the NFL at the quarterback position. So if you could actually land Russell Wilson at that price, $40 million per year, yes, it's a little bit of a gamble, but man, you're actually getting a pretty decent discount on somebody that the Steelers believe is still a bona fide starting quarterback option in this league. Now, the only thing is, guys, is that I don't think Russ is going to get an extension this offseason, okay? He's on a one-year deal right now, and let's face it, he hasn't had the best last couple of seasons with the Denver Broncos last 2 years and then his final year with the Seahawks. You can take a look at his numbers right here. I mean, last year it was a lot better than 2022 with 26 touchdowns to 8 interceptions, had a higher completion percentage, all that great stuff. But then 2021 was really, his final year with the Seahawks was really the year we started to see him dip. And then back in 2020 was his last truly elite season with 40 touchdowns to 13 interceptions and 68.8 completion percentage. Ever since that 2020 season, we haven't seen Russ get back to that kind of production. So you have to remember here as well that it's not like Russ can prove himself in the first 4 or 5 weeks of the year and then the Steelers give him an extension. This team doesn't give extensions to players in the middle of the season. So an extension either has to happen before the season, before Russ even has a chance to take the field as a Steeler, or it's going to happen next offseason when Russ hits free agency. And my take on what the Steelers should do here is that, yes, I believe in Russell Wilson. If you've watched this channel, you know how much I believe in this quarterback, in this system, with this team around him, with this head coach. I think Russell Wilson can still be a quarterback that wins in the National Football League and can win in the playoffs. And I think that the Steelers will win a playoff game this year. However, I do not think that they should give him the money this offseason. He still hasn't proven himself, and until he does, you cannot feel comfortable signing him, because if you sign him to $40 million over the next 2 seasons and he stinks, this team is absolutely effed, okay? This team is screwed because you are stuck on the line paying for Russell Wilson. A lot of that money's probably going to be guaranteed, and if he ends up stinking, you don't have the ability to move on from him in that scenario. And as much as I believe in Russell Wilson, if I'm the Steelers, I want that escape route in case Russell Wilson is officially cooked. Now, next offseason, if Russell Wilson actually plays pretty darn well, I would probably actually pay him $40 million per season. I think that this is a great deal for a quarterback that is getting a little bit older. If you end up paying Russell Wilson $40 million per year, which isn't even in the top 10 of current wage earners among the quarterbacks in this league right now, after a really good season, let's say Russ wins 12, 13 games, maybe in 11 games, and wins a playoff game for this team, and you're only going to pay your starting quarterback moving forward $40 million instead of $50 or $55 million, that's going to open up some opportunities for this Steelers team moving forward. If the price is $40 million next offseason, I think I'm definitely taking that if Russell Wilson does well. Now predict it for me down there in the comments. Will Russell Wilson get a second contract with the Pittsburgh Steelers? Give me a yes or give me a no. Give me your prediction for today's pinned comment. In just a second here, I'm going to be talking about our friends at Fanatics. When I'm talking about Fanatics, go down there, find that pinned comment. It's going to be right there at the top of the comment section, and give me a yes or a no. And with that, let's have a word from our sponsor here at Fanatics. And we've been talking about Russell Wilson and how much I believe in him as the next quarterback of this team. I think he's going to be the quarterback here for the next 2 to 4 seasons. And if you believe in him like I do and you want to get his jersey, his Pittsburgh Steelers jersey, you can do that today by going to chatsports.com/Russ. And actually, guys, it's a great opportunity to help the channel because every time you click that link, chatsports.com/Russ, I'll put that in the comments and description of today's show, and then you make a purchase, Fanatics is going to send us part of the proceeds. So we get some money there to help get more Steelers content out to you guys every single day. So if you want to help out the channel and you want to get a Russell Wilson jersey in your closet today, go to chatsports.com/Russ. So now let's talk about some of the latest Steelers trade rumors here. And we'll start with kind of the breaking news action of the day, which surrounds, once again, Brandon Aiyuk. Now, I know there's definitely people groaning out there in the audience right now. Oh, we're talking about Brandon Aiyuk again? Well, listen, man. Today he went on IG Live rocking a Pittsburgh Pirates hat for like 20 seconds, and then he got off. Now, he was heading to the San Francisco 49ers facility, but I do think it's worth noting, especially because Ryan Clark, ESPN NFL analyst, he put out his podcast today called The Pivot. And Brandon Aiyuk was a guest this week, and he said that the 2 teams that he would like to be traded to if he doesn't sign with the 49ers is the Washington Commanders and the Pittsburgh Steelers. So right now, the Brandon Aiyuk rumors seem to not be going away anytime soon. Now, listen, guys, I think that at the end of the day, I think this is going to end up in nothing. I think this is going to end up being Brandon Aiyuk signing an extension with the 49ers. I think this is a lot of gamesmanship. I think Brandon wants to be a 49er. I think the 49ers want him on their team, especially because they're still trying to win. Even though Aiyuk said he wouldn't mind being a Pittsburgh Steeler and even name this team by name in that podcast, I don't necessarily think he's going to get traded before the season begins. Now we get into kind of a crazy trade idea here where Parker Abbott from Steelers Now floated the idea of Washington trading Terry McLaurin to the Pittsburgh Steelers, not Brandon Aiyuk. And kind of the catch here is that this trade idea would be completely dependent on the Washington Commanders trading for Brandon Aiyuk this offseason. And then essentially Washington's like, well, we have Brandon Aiyuk, so I guess we don't need the other number 1 receiver on our team. We'll just trade him to Pittsburgh. So this is what Parker had to say about a potential trade idea here. He says, a name that could get lost in dialogue if the Commanders do make a move for Aiyuk is veteran Terry McLaurin. In addition of Brandon Aiyuk could lead to an attractive duo between he and Jahan Dotson. Teams have not been shy in recent years when moving on from veteran players. So what if McLaurin ends up being expendable? And guys, this is just not going to happen. First of all, like I said, I don't expect Aiyuk to be traded this offseason to anybody. So, I mean, and with this being completely dependent on Brandon Aiyuk being traded to the Commanders, I just don't think that this is something that's realistic. And even if the Commanders ended up trading for Aiyuk, I think that they would want both Brandon Aiyuk and Terry McLaurin on their team for Jaden Daniels instead of getting rid of Terry McLaurin. So now let's finish up today's show here with an interesting 3-way trade idea from Bleacher Report here that would send Cam Hayward to the Los Angeles Rams, but the Steelers would get Courtland Sutton and an additional draft pick in the deal. So essentially here are the trade details. Steelers would get Courtland Sutton and a 4th-round pick from the Rams in 2026. The Broncos would get 2 third-round picks, one from the Rams and one from the Steelers, plus Tutu Atwell, who currently plays for the Rams. And then the Rams would just get Cam Hayward. Now, listen, guys, I think, first of all, I don't think that this is likely to happen. 3-team trades are extremely, extremely rare in the National Football League. They almost never happen, and we barely see trades between 2 teams at this point in the year, let alone 3-team trades. So I don't think that this is going to happen. However, I hate to say it because I love Cam Hayward, but I would consider this. I really would. With the way the Steelers and everyone around the Steelers is talking about Keanu Benton, it looks like he's going to be a bona fide superstar moving forward. You still have Larry Ogunjobi in the building as well, and I do think that you could hold up defensively if Cam Hayward wasn't on this team this year. Whereas with the wide receiver position, things are definitely shaky. Courtland Sutton is not only inexpensive relatively compared to other receivers in the league, but he's got great chemistry with Russell Wilson. He got 10 touchdowns from him last year, and he would completely complete this wide receiver room for good. Plus, you're getting an additional draft pick in a future draft. So with Cam Hayward likely going to be hitting free agency next year, this is something that I would personally consider. But let me know down there in the comments section, would you accept this trade if you were Steelers GM Omar Khan? Type A for accept or type D for decline. I think this is a very interesting idea because it's 3 teams. The Steelers are getting rid of a player, but they're adding a player. Let me know your thoughts down there in the comments section, A for accept or D for decline. Thank you guys for making it to the end of today's segment. Make sure you guys click that subscribe button if you haven't already for more Steelers news and rumors coverage all throughout the 2024 offseason. First segment in the books here, Mr. Joey. We got a lot of stuff here.
A lot of Venmos to keep up on?
No Venmos.
Okay.
Platinums was the last Venmo, so we're good on that regard. But remember, guys, coming up, we do have the mailbag, so make sure you guys get your questions in. #Steelers or Super Chat to get on the show. If you want to call me an idiot for something I just said during the news and rumors segment, let me know. If you have an idea for a trade, let me know. If you have a question that you want me to answer, use #Steelers or Super Chat down there right now and help us out. Really do appreciate everybody that submits those questions. It's what makes these live shows really fantastic and a lot of fun for me. And remember, guys, we still got that Madison at the end of today's show. Week 11 versus the Baltimore Ravens. Officially, the gauntlet begins. The Steelers in our Summer Madden Series right now are 7-2. Okay, so they've set themselves up nicely, but with so many good teams left on the schedule, how many of these last few games to finish out the season can the Steelers win? I think they probably got to win at least 3 to make the NFL playoffs in our Summer Madden Series. So we'll get to that here in just a second. Just a little bit of a reminder here, our donation menu today, any super chat, you're going to get a shout out. You're going to get some love. We really do appreciate all of your guys' support. Then $20, you get your name on the Helmet Hall of Fame. $100, you get into Steelers Talk Gold Club for life. You get a shout out on every show, and you get a Gold Club sticker on every single super chat you send in for life. And then Black Diamond status, $500. It's a big price. I understand it, but this is where, the Steelers Talk legends live, all right? And you get a customized super chat sticker that's unique to you for life. You get a customized jersey that we wear on our watch parties. Here's the one I'll be wearing today for the Ravens game. It's going to be absolutely fantastic stuff. We've got, I believe, 18 Black Diamonds now, including Anthony Fuller, our newest member, thanks to Platinum 666. So it's starting to fill up here. So if you want to get your spot, $500 Venmo or Super Chat to get into Black Diamond Club. Again, I am at Jack Sperry on Venmo, or you can scan the QR code. Either one that you prefer. We've already gotten quite a few Venmos today, so thank you guys so much for already getting us to $1,000 in Super Chat and Venmo revenue. But you know what, man? We've already broken the record for the most Venmos for a channel in Chat Sports history during a month. We got to extend that lead because I know the Raiders report next month is going to be like, okay, they got this number. We're going to break it this month. I know for a fact Mitchell Renz and Jeremy Chuggs, they're going to want to beat our number this year or next month in July. We're not going to let them do that. Let's have a great show here to finish out today's stream. Let's get the $2,000 before the start of the Madden stream. That'd be absolutely fantastic. But for now, let's get into our next segment here. It's actually not the roster projection, Joey. It's the ESPN season preview. So we'll get into that right now. We got Corey Goodwin in the chat. We got Hot Rod 24. We got Platinum 666. We've got Travis Odell. We've got Steelers, Super Steelers Gaming. We've got Christopher Roy, who put in a $200 Venmo earlier. We got Brian Ruiz. We've got Yuri Smalls. By the way, I just want to throw it out there, Christopher Roy. You're $300 away from joining Black Diamond Club.
It's close.
All right? You've already put in 200. All right? So, 300 more, you're in Black Diamond Club for life. Okay? So, I'm just going to throw that out there. You've already put in 200. I'm not expecting anything more, Chris. You've been fantastic today. But if you want to join Black Diamond Club today, it'll be another 300 for you to get into the club for life today. Okay, now let's get into the season preview here. Joey, are we ready to get things going?
We are ready.
All right, Joey gives me the thumbs up, the green light. So let's get into it right now. ESPN Plus's season preview for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Today on Steelers Talk, I'm going to be going over ESPN's Pittsburgh Steelers 2024 preview, where they talk about a bevy of different topics, getting you guys ready for the start of the 2024 season when it comes to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Topics discussed is going to be the biggest strength, biggest weakness, the X factor for this season, a surprising starting lineup projection that I have some disagreements with. We'll get into that later, and then they give their updated power ranking for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it's something you're not going to want to miss, so make sure you guys stick around to the end of today's show. And guys, ESPN Plus, they make you pay $11 a month for this type of content, okay? You have to pay $11 to get behind their paywall. Guess what? Here on Steelers Talk, we're such nice guys. We're going to give you guys this content 100% free today because that's what we do. We don't charge you to enjoy our content every single day. We're going to give it to you guys 100% free. So make sure you guys click that subscribe button right now for free. Premium Steelers content every single day here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for all of your support that you give to this channel each and every day. Now, let's get into our first topic here, which is going to be the biggest strength for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And according to ESPN, that is going to be edge rusher. TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith, Nick Herbig, they're really impressed with the way that the Steelers' edge rusher position is shaping out heading into the year. And this is what ESPN's Mike Clay had to say about the Steelers' pass rush. TJ Watt has been a first-team All-Pro in each of his past 4 healthy seasons, and he has a league-high 96.5 sacks since entering the NFL in 2017. No one else has more than 88.5. Wonder why? Because he's the best, that's why. Running mate Alex Highsmith has played a massive 85% of the defensive snaps over the past 2 seasons and sits 12th in the league in sacks at 21.5 during the span. Depth is a minor concern, though. Second year, Nick Herbig impressed on 201 snaps as a rookie. So listen, man, I would probably extend this biggest strength to the entire pass rush, right? Cam Hayward, when he's still healthy, in my opinion, is still one of the best defensive tackles in the game. Keanu Benton had a very impressive rookie season, and if you believe the Steelers brass and the people that have been at Steelers practices during OTAs, Keanu Benton's going to be freaking special in this league moving forward. So this is kind of the way the Steelers pass rush is configured right now. I think it's really good. You got 2 elite outside linebackers in Highsmith and Watt. Then you got Cam as your true 3 technique. Keanu Benton's going to be your starting nose tackle. And then Larry Ogunjobi is a really nice 5 technique that can play that 3-4 defensive end spot in this defense. Then we move on to the biggest weakness, according to ESPN, which is wide receiver. Okay, and this is something that we've talked about all offseason as something that the Steelers need to address, and this is what Mike Clay had to say about the wide receiver position. A longtime strength has become a concern spot following the offseason trade of Deontay Johnson to Carolina. George Pickens has elite upside, but the position simply isn't otherwise a priority for the new-look Arthur Smith-led offense. Van Jefferson and third-round rookie Roman Wilson will battle for number 2 duties, with Calvin Austin III, Quez Watkins, and Scotty Miller among those battling for situational work. So I think that this analysis from Mike Clay is spot on as well. I think that this is a position that there's a reason why. We have talked about potential wide receiver trade targets and free agency targets ad nauseum on this channel. It seems like every single week we have something to do with a wide receiver here on the channel, if not every single day. And the reason for that is that this is probably the biggest weakness on the Steelers roster as we sit here today. So what say you guys? Let me know down there in the comments section. What is Pittsburgh's biggest strength heading into the year? And then what is their biggest weakness? Let me know down there in the comments section for today's pinned comment. YouTube's going to throw you an ad break here in just a couple of seconds. And when that happens, take advantage of that time by letting me know the Steelers' biggest strength and biggest weakness. So now we get to another one here with where ESPN thinks is the X factor for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and that's going to be Troy Fautanu and Zach Frazier, the first two picks for the Steelers in the NFL draft this year. Seems like the Steelers are going to expect Fautanu and Frazier to start relatively quickly in their NFL careers, and this is what Mike Clay had to say about the two Steelers rookies. Rookie offensive linemen Troy Fautanu and Zach Frazier. Rookie offensive linemen, even first-round rookie offensive linemen like Fautanu are typically below average in their first season. So while both Fautanu and Frazier, a second-round pick, offer upside given their draft pedigree, odds are they will represent weak points in the offensive line. And once again, guys, I think that Mike is correct here when they're saying that this is a X factor for the Steelers offensively this year, because if Fautanu and Frazier both stink in their rookie season, that's going to affect the run game. That's going to affect Russell Wilson's protection. That's going to affect the offense as a whole. So the Steelers really are counting on these two rookies to really be solid heading into their rookie seasons. But honestly, guys, I don't think that this is the biggest X factor. The biggest X factor for the Steelers this year is quarterback Russell Wilson. We all know that the quarterback position is the most important spot on the field at any given time. Russell Wilson is coming in here to try to prove to the world that he can still be a franchise quarterback at age 35. And I think it really comes down to this, and this is really the definition of an X factor. If X plays well, the team will succeed, right? So if Russell Wilson plays well, the Steelers are going to be really good this year. They're going to win double-digit wins just like they did last year with Kenny Pickett, Mason Rudolph, and Mitch Trubisky. Russell Wilson plays well, this team's going to get to at least 11, 12, maybe even 13 wins, and they might even have a home playoff game this year, which I would assume that they would be favorites to win. So if Russell Wilson plays well, then this team's going to be really good. If he doesn't play well, once again, I expect Mike Tomlin to have this team competitive, 8-9 wins, and, just outside or just inside the playoff picture at the end of the year. And then probably a first-round playoff exit. So really the big difference there is how well Russell Wilson plays. And personally, guys, I think he's going to play really well. So now we go to ESPN's starting lineup projection for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I do have some disagreements with Mike Clay here that we'll get to in just a second. First up, the skill position players. Russell Wilson, projected starting cornerback. I agree with that. Same thing with the running backs, Najee Harris and Jalen Warren. Then the three wide receivers, he has George Pickens, Van Jefferson as the number 2 receiver, and then Roman Wilson starting the year as wide receiver 3. And the only disagreement I have is that, it's going to come down to training camp and who plays the best, and there is an open competition for that number 2 spot. But I think Calvin Austin III is the favorite to win that position right now. He had the best camp at OTAs. Without pads, in shorts, right? So it's not real football. He's going to have to prove it at camp. But right now, Calvin Austin III has really impressed people. He's developed a good chemistry with Russell Wilson. And if I had to pick 3 receivers that are going to see the field the most to start the year, it'd be Pickens, Calvin Austin III, and Roman Wilson. Then we get to the offensive line here, the offensive big guys and tight ends here. Pat Freiermuth starting tight end, obviously. And then, you got Broderick, Isaac, Zach Frazier, James Daniels, and Troy Fautanu. No disagreements here. Maybe Dan Moore Jr. starts the year at right tackle. But honestly, with his discomfort on the right side and Fautanu's comfort on that side, I think that Troy probably has the edge on the right side as well. Then we get to the defensive side of the ball here. The defensive line, they have it kind of listed kind of weird where they only have 4, defensive linemen. Steelers like to have 5 people close to the line of scrimmage on pretty much every single play. So this is just a fundamental misrepresentation of the Steelers defense. But they have TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith as the edge rushers, of course, and then Cam Hayward and Larry Ogunjobi as the 2 defensive tackles. And honestly, guys, when they go into those 4-down lineman sets, they're going to put Keanu Benson on the field, not Larry Ogunjobi. Ogunjobi is that 3rd piece to that defensive line. Then we get to the defense. Then we get to the linebackers here, where they're going to have kind of a weird setup, in my opinion, where they're going to have Patrick Queen and Cole Holcomb as the 2 starting inside linebackers. We got a report, earlier this week that Cole Holcomb likely won't even play Week 1 against the Atlanta Falcons. So to put him above Landon Roberts, who was fantastic last year, I just don't think is going to happen here. I think that, Patrick Queen, without a doubt, will be a starting linebacker, but Cole Holcomb, I think, is probably going to be put down the totem pole a little bit here when it comes to who's going to start at the linebacker position. Then we get to the secondary here for the Pittsburgh Steelers and what Mike Clay thinks is going to happen for this defense moving forward. And mostly it's okay. Okay, I think that I pretty much agree with his secondary projection almost fully. You got Joey Porter Jr., you got Dante Jackson and Cam Sutton. By the way, our software once again screwed us there. That's the Seattle Cam Sutton, not the Steelers Cam Sutton. We hate that here at Chat Sports. But anyway, you got Minkah Fitzpatrick as the free safety, Deshaun Elliott as the strong safety, and then DeMonte KZ as a rotational safety when this team goes to their patented 3 safety packages. No complaints here from me. I think that this is how the secondary will look for the Steelers this year. Then we get to ESPN's official power ranking for the Steelers, and they don't even have them in the top half of the league. This is an absolute disgrace, folks. 18th out of 32 NFL franchises is where Mike Clay ranks the Steelers, and my guess is it's because he doesn't believe in Russell Wilson, and I think that this is a massive underestimation for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're going to have a top 5 defense. They're going to have a really good run game. I hope their offensive line really turns a new leaf this year. And Russell Wilson, if he plays well, this team's going to win 11, 12, maybe even 13 games. So I think that puts them easily in the top 10 discussion. And, if they play well enough, maybe even in the top 5 discussion, which could definitely put them in title contention by season's end. Now, fill in the blank for me. Down there in the comments section, the Steelers have a top blank roster in the National Football League right now. I would say definitely top 10, top 8, somewhere around that range. Let me know your thoughts down there in the comments section. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. Again, ESPN Plus makes you pay $11 a month for this content. That's absolutely ridiculous. Just get it for free here on Steelers Talk by clicking that subscribe button right now. I greatly appreciate it. Until next time, here we go, Steelers. All right, so coming up next is the Steelers Talk Live mailbag. We did get a Venmo alert, Mr. Joey. We also got a super chat.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
Let's get to the super first.
Let's go to the super first. I'll send you the Venmo right now. Okay, man. So this first one, man, this one's interesting because is this a first-time super chatter? It's not a first-timer, but this is definitely a good one. This one's rolling in from Vince John Alfluage. Bang! Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. He says, Vince says, how closer to Black Diamond status go Steelers? Vince, you're $400 away after that super chat. Okay? And Joey, put my Venmo on there. Okay, it's on there. So Vince, $400 Venmo at Jack Sperry will get you in the Steelers Talk Black Diamond Club. You get a customized jersey like this one that we wear on the watch parties. You get a retired number. You get to customize the jersey, the color, the name on the back, all that great stuff. And you get an awesome Super Chat sticker every time that you Super Chat for the rest of your life. So, Vince, if you want to become a member of Steelers Talk Black Diamond Club, $400 more will get you in, my friend. And by the way, folks, speaking of Black Diamonds, this one's rolling in from Platinum 666. Bang! Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Let's go, Platinum, with another 300. And by the way, Christopher.
Also,
by the way, no, I gotta say this. He sent a message with that one. Christopher Roy, you're now a Black Diamond, my friend. Congratulations. Platinum 666 spotting you the $300 to become the newest member of Steelers Talk Black Diamond Club.
Hey, also, Cassie pointed out something in the chat. Vince is only $369 away because he Venmo'd $31 earlier.
Oh, that's right. Thank you, Cassie. So
And we also are sorry, Vince, for absolutely butchering your last name.
Vince, I'm sorry for, I'm sorry, man. I completely butchered that. Vince, so you're 369 away. Wait, is that right? It should be, because he sent in 31 earlier in a Venmo. So Vince, you're 369 away from joining Black Diamond Club. Let's go. Brandon Harlow says, have we talked about trade rumors yet? Yes, we have. We talked about it in our first segment today. We're already past that. So if you want to go back, you can do that. Christopher Roy says, Platinum, you didn't have to do that. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much. Mahalo. So Christopher Roy, big shout out to him, our newest member of Steelers Talk Black Diamond Club. Let's do this one for Christopher Roy. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. All right, guys, we're going to get into this mailbag here momentarily. It's not too late to put your question in. Use hashtag Steelers or Super Chat.
We need some more
to get on the show. Joey says we still need more. And you know what else we need more of here, Joey?
What's that?
We got another Venmo alert here.
Of course we do.
Got another Venmo alert. Send it in here.
Beautiful.
Boom, boom, boom. There's producer Coop. You guys can see him in the little box. Say hi to Coop.
Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go.
By the way, Coop, answer this question. Did you see that Brandon Aiyuk listed the Steelers as the two teams he would like to be traded to?
I did not see that. Who said that?
He said it on Ryan Clark's podcast right before we went live today that he would like to be traded to the Steelers.
No way!
It's not going to happen. But
are you going live from Goodhue?
If the Steelers trade for Brandon Aiyuk and Cassie and Ari are Minnesota, we are going live one way or another. I will go live from Goodhue, Minnesota, if I need to.
I'll FaceTime in.
Yeah, Joey will FaceTime in. Okay. I see Fernando Martin in there. We got Kareem Richardson. We got Platinum 666. And speaking of Platinum, this one's rolling in from Platinum 666. Bang! Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Let's go, man. Absolutely fantastic stuff. And Shannon just said, guess what, Vince? Vince is now in Steelers Talk Black Diamond Club. Platinum 666 is just handing them out. He's just handing them out, man. Let's go. Vince John Elflage? How do you pronounce that last name?
I think it's Elflage.
Elflage? I'm sorry I'm butchering your name, my friend, but Vince, you are now in Steelers Talk Black Diamond Club thanks to Platinum 666. Bang! Let's go, man. Shannon, once again, you're too good to me, man. You're too good to this community. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Okay, so Vince. Vince says, going beast mode right now. Christopher Roy says, Platinum is the real one, for real, for real. Platinum is the godfather of Steelers Talk, man. That's the only thing I could talk about. He's handing out freaking Black Diamond memberships to the real ones. Gotta love it, man. That's another reason why you should be a real one here at Steelers Talk, because you never know when Platinum is going to send you a Black Diamond membership, right? I mean, pretty much he is the Black Diamond merchant at this point. Absolutely fantastic.
He's like Oprah. You get a Black Diamond.
Yeah, you get a Black Diamond. You get a Black Diamond. You get a Black Diamond. You all get a Black Diamond. Let's
Check
go.
under your seats.
Let's go. Platinum, you're fantastic, man. Once again, a legendary performance. Okay, now still to come. We have the Madden simulation, Week 11 versus Baltimore. It's going to be a real test for the Steelers, right? Because they're 7-2. They're feeling pretty good, but now the gauntlet begins. How do they fare against some of the best overall teams in Madden? It's going to be interesting to see how Russell Wilson gets it done. Platinum 666 says, "You do you, Jack." Let's go, man. That's absolutely. He says, "Keep it up. Steelers need to stay number one." And that's the thing, man. This is our last live show of this month, and I can guarantee you, Mitchell Renz and the Raiders Report right now, they're plotting, they're scheming, they're going to try and take down our record number in Venmos next month. We can't let that happen. We need to make this a legendary performance here before Cassie and I go to Minnesota next week. So listen, man, let's make this just an incredible show. Let's just get crazy. Let's get wild. Let's get nuts. Joey, how about show the other records weigh in too for a second? By the way, keep getting your questions in. #Steelers or Super Chat. We still need more questions. Platinum says, "Did you beat their challenge?" Their challenge? We beat them in the Super Chat battle or the Venmo battle. We destroyed them 2 weeks ago. We have completely beaten them in Venmo total. We broke the all-time Chat Sports record. And by the way, other records this month. I mean, if Platinum really wants to get nuts, he can break his own individual donation record today if he wants to, or if somebody wants to take down Platinum and have the largest individual donation in channel history. The largest one ever is $1,500, and then the most we've ever made on a singular show is $8,000. Right now, we are sitting at, how much are we sitting at? We're sitting at about $1,800. So we're $200 away from $2,000. Okay, so if we want to beat these records today, great. No expectations whatsoever. You guys send in what you want. We appreciate any dollar that is sent our way. We're very lucky to be a part of this community. But here are some other records if you guys want to beat them today.
Hey, and send in records, send in Venmos, send in questions.
Send in questions, and we'll get them on the show, man. Okay, speaking of questions, let's get into the mailbag. Do we have enough questions?
Let me look.
Yeah, Joey's going to look here. Keep getting those questions in. Platinum 666 says the Ravens. Yep, absolutely. Nathan Glass says 666 sponsored like 7 Black Diamonds. And Nathan was actually the first one in channel history to sponsor a Black Diamond. So that's actually crazy. So Fernando, I'm seeing Fernando put a question in there. What was Fernando's question? Oh, I see Fernando's question.
I was going to ask if you saw that, but I forgot about it.
Oh, by the way, we got a super chat here. Let's put that up here,
Let's
Joey,
do
while
it.
you look for questions. Got a first-time super chatter here, folks. We got a first-time super chat. Nathan says, "Do you still have Cash App?" I do. Nathan, my Cash App, okay, is money sign. You ready for this, Nathan? It's money sign, and then all one word, Captain Jack 19. You got that? Do we have an L3 with that?
We do. I'm getting it up right now.
Yeah, put it on there right now. So if you want Cash App instead of Venmo, you can find it right there. That is my Cash App. I know if Nathan is asking for the Cash App, I feel like Nathan Glass, Mr. Glass himself, is going to be sending something in here soon.
Hey, do we have a Cash App graphic?
We do not have. No, we'll just use the Venmo graphic if someone sends it a Cash App. But you can find me on Cash App at our money sign, Captain Jack 19, and then at Jack Sperry on Venmo to help finish off this historic month here at Steelers Talk. Let's go, man. $2 super chat From Robert Slavic. Do you have the first time super chat sticker?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, let's put the first time super chat sticker on there for Robert. And by the way, guys, he's a first time super chatter, so everybody show him some love. Everybody type Rob in the chat. Everybody type those Robs in the chat. First time super chatter. Big shout out to Robert Slavic. Because he's a first time super chatter, let's give him some Ric Flair drip. Woo! Good stuff there from Robert Slavic, $2 super chat. He says, "A, you guys are awesome." No, Robert, you're awesome. You guys are the reason why that we do this show every day. And it's not just the big spenders that we give love to, man. We love every single person that spends any of their hard-earned money on our channel. It's definitely a great thing here that you guys have allowed us to do. Okay, so we have enough questions here, Mr. Joey?
Yeah, we've got enough. We could use a couple more, but we got enough.
All right, so we could still use more questions. We're going to get into the mailbag right now. If you have any more questions, if you want to tell me I'm an idiot, if you want to put a trade idea in there, use hashtag Steelers along with your question, your idea, your comment, and we'll get it on the show here for you. So appreciate you guys. Let's get into it right now. The Steelers Talk mailbag for this week is coming right now. Welcome into the Steelers Talk mailbag. I am your host, Jack Sperry, and this is my favorite segment to do all week because I get to hear from you guys. I like to have that two-way conversation. I get to talk about the topics that you guys care about, and you guys have an opportunity to get your voice here on the channel every single Friday when we have our Steelers Talk live shows. So if you're watching this and it's not the live show, that means you can't get your question in. But if you want to get a question on a future Steelers Talk live show, we go live every single Wednesday and Friday, and we have the most interactive Steelers YouTube community here on YouTube. We have built an incredible family of Yinzers on this channel that comes together every Wednesday and Friday to talk Steelers football together. If you want to join that, if that's something that interests you and you want to talk Steelers football every single week on a live show, you can do that, and you can even get on one of these mailbags in the future. So make sure you click that subscribe button today. Okay, now we got our first question here from Nothing. What's up, Nothing? Says, if you were the GM, who would you make the wide receiver to? So I'd have to see these guys. I would have to see these guys in practice, right? I'd have to be there at practice, at training camp every day. And I'd have to, and by the way, the GM doesn't make the decision on that. The head coach does, right? So if I were Mike Tomlin, I'd watch these guys very closely throughout training camp, throughout the preseason. And I would assume at this point, given what we've heard, that Calvin Austin III will be this number 2 receiver. And then Mr. Roman Wilson will move his way up. But, it's going to be a rotation. They're going to give opportunities to Van Jefferson. They're going to give opportunities to Quez Watkins. They might even give some opportunities to Scotty Miller. Right, so it's going to be a hodgepodge of different guys getting in and out, but the main guys are going to be George Pickens, the number 1 receiver, Pat Freiermuth, the number 1 tight end, and then Roman Wilson's going to get more and more work as the season continues. That's the way I see it. Then we go on from Kevin Reed. It says, would Omar trade James Daniels and left tackle Moore with a 2025 second-round pick for Aiyuk? Honestly, I think that get rid of Moore in that deal. I mean, the 49ers have Trent Williams, and Dan Moore has said he doesn't want to play right tackle. So if the Steelers trade him, he's going to go to a team where he can play left tackle, right? So, and he can't do that in San Francisco. But second-round pick and James Daniels, that's something I would pull the trigger on. I think that's a fair deal, more than fair. The Steelers are not going to be bringing back James Daniels next year. There's a reason why they drafted Mason McCormick. They really like him, and they're not giving Daniels an extension this year, and there's multiple reports saying that they plan on letting him go next offseason. So might as well get something for him now. If trading Daniels is the key to getting Aiyuk, I'm not letting that get in the way. Let's put it that way. Okay, next question here, producer Joey. $5 super chat here from Vagabond Abstract. I hope I'm saying that right. Says, I'm a loyal Yinzer, but still a cynic. I know we have the preseason excitement, but who are 3 players you think might not meet expectations this year? Darnell Washington is the first one that comes to mind. I feel like people really think he's going to be like a star receiving threat tight end. I don't see that in him. I see him more as just like a bigger run-blocking tight end. That's just, I think that he's going to probably underperform. Another guy that I think will probably not have as good of a season as people are expecting. Another guy. Interesting. Probably what I will say here is I think that the rookie offensive linemen, Fautanu and Frazier, they're going to take their lumps. They're going to be rookies this year. I don't think the Steelers will have a top 5 defensive line. I think that that they'll be fine and they'll be solid, and this team will still be really good. But I think that maybe if you're expecting this to be a top 5 offensive line, maybe those two guys will disappoint a little bit. They got JP Daboy, I like that name, says, I saw that some people think the Steelers should sign Dak Prescott next offseason. Do you think that is a possibility? It's a possibility. I wouldn't say it's a likelihood. I think Russell Wilson's going to play well this year. I think kind of the flip of the previous question, I think one of the guys that's going to overperform expectations is Russell Wilson. And he's going to sign a 2 to 3 year extension to stay here in Pittsburgh, and we're not even going to be having this discussion. But if Russ and Justin Fields both not play well, then, the Steelers got to take in account all these different options. Dak Prescott, if Kirk Cousins is on the trade market, all these different things. If Russ and Fields stinks, you got to take into account every possibility. So predict it for me down there in the comments. Will the Steelers have a new quarterback in 2025, or will Justin Fields or Russell Wilson be the guy past this next season? This will be the pinned comment on today's show. So YouTube's going to throw you an ad break here in just a couple of seconds. And when that happens, take advantage of that time by letting me know if the Steelers have their quarterback of the future. Moving on from Super Steelers Gaming, it says, what if we traded for Rashee Rice? I mean, what are we talking about here, man? I'm not even sure if Rashee Rice is going to be playing games this year. I mean, he's going to get some sort of suspension. I don't think Kansas City's going to want to deal him. At this point, man, after the Cam Sutton thing, it's like how many people, that are being charged with crimes do you want to bring into this organization? I don't know, man. I personally wouldn't love getting Rashee Rice. Then we got one from Ivy's Bag League, who says, do you think the Steelers' linebacking core is top 3 in the NFL? My friend who's a Browns fan thinks that they are only top 20. That Browns fan is so full of crap, okay? Because you've got Patrick Queen, who was a second-team All-Pro last year, and he's looking great. Landon Roberts had a really good season last year. He's fully healthy, and he's back. Peyton Wilson was a fantastic draft pick who was a first-round talent. He's ready to go right away. He's going to be a rotational piece for you. And if Cole Holcomb comes back healthy, you got 4 starting capable inside linebackers. All right, that's really, really good. And then, Deshaun Elliott is going to be playing kind of like a hybrid safety linebacker role this year. Whoever said that, whoever your Browns fan is, I don't know. They must have a screw loose, or maybe they're just a Browns fan. I don't know. Then we got Corey Goodwin. It says, do you think the Steelers will bring in Hakeem Butler before the start of the season? Because my man balled out in the UFL. Hakeem played great. Absolutely. He played great in the UFL. He won Offensive Player of the Year. And we all know the Steelers could use a little bit of size in their wide receiver room. Plus, he has familiarity with the organization. I would personally do it if you can't get Brandon Aiyuk, and it looks like you're not. If you can't get one of the Seattle receivers, it looks like you won't. If you can't get Cortland Sutton, it looks like you won't. Like, if you're out of options and you don't want Michael Thomas, then Hakeem Butler might be somebody, a nice dart throw to give him a shot here before the start of the season. Make sure you guys click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Daily videos on the Steelers every single day for free here on the channel. Breaking news coverage, so if they make a trade for a receiver or if they sign a receiver, whatever the case may be, we're going to be going live here on the channel when that news breaks. Weekly live shows every Wednesday and Friday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, plus Paul Skeen's watch parties whenever he pitches, and it's all 100% free. So if you love the Steelers, you want content on this team every single day, this is the place for you. Make sure you click that subscribe button right now. Then we go on from my man Atticus, who says, if both of our quarterbacks this year underperform, do you think we will draft somebody in 2025? So Atticus, I think it's too early to answer this question because we don't know how many good quarterbacks are going to be, first-round caliber guys. We don't know where the Steelers will be drafting, even though if Fields and Russ underperform, you're probably going to be around middle of the pack or so. Personally, guys, I think if they're getting a new quarterback next offseason, it's probably going to be via trade or via free agency, just because I don't have any confidence in the quarterbacks that are coming out next year. So, it's still a long way till then. Guys can develop in their final year of college, and, guys can come out of nowhere. But at this point in time, I think if the Steelers need a replacement at quarterback, it's going to come in free agency or via trade. Then we go on from the Jerk Is Mine, and he says, I love the ball intro. So the new intro. So yeah, I mean, it's something that our graphics guy Arnold came up with. I think it looks pretty good. Let us know in the comments if you like the new intro. I think it's pretty good, but let me know what you guys think. Then we go on from Colton, says, bring back Juju Smith-Schuster. Honestly, I could see them do it. I really could. If he gets cut by the Patriots, and it looks like he might, let's just face it. He is Mike Tomlin's type of slot receiver. A bigger guy that can block. He can still get open a little bit, but, he's only 27 years old. But last year was definitely not a good year for him. He's dealt with injuries, multiple injuries at this point. I think he has chronic knee issues. So there's definitely other guys that I would rather bring in, but, I would actually say Juju is one of the more realistic possibilities at this point. Then we go on from Alex Klump. He says, do you think Russell Wilson will be a top 10 quarterback in the NFL this year? And if so, will that be enough to turn the Steelers into legit title contenders? Yes, it will be. And I do think he's going to be a top 10 QB. Now, listen, he has not been a top 10 QB the last 2 years, but the situations that he has been in with Nathaniel Hackett and then a complete mismatch of his skill set with a new scheme and Sean Payton was terrible for him. Now he's in a system, very quarterback friendly, lots of play action, lots of downfield passing. It's perfect for this quarterback and his skill set. Plus, he's one of the most clutch quarterbacks in NFL history. In those close quarters type games, where it's 3-point margin, Russell Wilson's going to find a way to get W's in those games, just like Kenny Pickett was able to, and this team was able to. I think that he's the perfect fit for what the Steelers are looking for this offseason. That's why they got him, and I have all the confidence in the world that he's going to succeed, be a top 10 quarterback in this league again, and get the Steelers back in the title contention and deliver a playoff win. Now, true or false? Let me know down there in the comments section. The Steelers will be a legitimate title contender this season with Russell Wilson as their quarterback. Type true or false for me down there in the comments section to let me know your thoughts on the 2024 Pittsburgh Steelers. Got another question here from Christopher Roy. It says, what needs to go into the Steelers secondary to make that the end of the defense better? With a better secondary, we got a top 3 defense. I honestly think the secondary is good. After the Cam Sutton signing, Beanie Bishop Jr., the undrafted free agent, looks like he could be a really good backup in the slot. They obviously believe in Dante Jackson. They pretty much traded Deontay Johnson, one of the best route runners in football, straight up for him. He was top 5 in Pro Football Focus grading in man coverage last year, so that's why they love him. He's very fast. Joey Porter Jr. was locked down last year. We all know that. And then at safety, you got Minkah Fitzpatrick, who's an all-pro caliber player, Deshaun Elliott, who's going to be a really versatile piece for them, and then DeMonte KZ as a rotational safety, pretty darn good. So honestly, Christopher, I think that the secondary is actually pretty good. Maybe if you want to get Justin Simmons to take DeMonte KZ's role, I don't think Justin would take that role, but that's really the only way I can see this team getting better at this point. Then we get to Super Steelers Gaming, who says trade for Bill Belichick for defensive coordinator. No. Terrell Austin's been perfectly fine. The defense has put up good numbers despite having pretty key injuries the last couple seasons. Cam Hayward was dealing with a huge injury last year. TJ Watt has gotten injured as well. Obviously, the linebacking and safety rooms have been just crushed by injuries, especially last season, and Austin was able to do pretty darn good, despite that. So I think Austin's fine. I think he gets a bad rap with Steelers fans for no reason. I think that he's perfectly fine, and you don't need Bill Belichick as a defensive coordinator. And by the way, Belichick is enjoying his 24-year-old girlfriend right now, so he's not even looking to be a DC. Then we got one from Robert Slavic, who says, how long do you think Russ will play this season? I honestly believe Fields gets the nod early. I disagree, Rob. I do. I think that Russell Wilson plays really well out of the gate. The Steelers' schedule is pretty manageable to start the year, so I think they're going to get some wins. And if Russell Wilson's winning, they're not going to think about going to Fields. I've said it on the show a number of times. They went and got Russell Wilson before Justin Fields, and Fields wouldn't even be a Steeler right now if Kenny Pickett wasn't a crybaby and demanded his ass out of Pittsburgh, right? So they view Justin Fields as a backup option and then a plan B in case Russell Wilson stinks. But this team sees Russell Wilson as their quarterback for the next 3-4 years. That is what the plan is right now. And unless Russ plays really bad, I don't see Fields getting on the field as a starting quarterback this year. Then we go on from Bo Callahan. Says, what % chance is there that the Steelers trade for Brandon Aiyuk at this point? 5% chance. I don't think the chances are that good. You got to get the 49ers to come to the table, and it doesn't look like they're going to. They want to win a Super Bowl. Aiyuk is their best receiver, and getting rid of him at this point, it just doesn't make sense if you're trying to win a Super Bowl. So I think that they might even let him walk in free agency next year. They might franchise tag him next offseason. There's a lot of things they could do, but I think the one thing they will not do, unless there's a trade demand, which I don't see happening, is keep him on their roster. Now, what say you guys? Let me know down there in the comments section. % chance that Brandon Aiyuk will be a Steeler this season. I'll give it a 5% chance, and that might even be generous, guys, in my opinion. But put it on a scale for me, 0 to 100. What do you guys think? That'll be it for today's mailbag segment, guys. Make sure you guys click that subscribe button if you haven't already to enjoy all of our Steelers content that comes out for free every single day. $5 super chat. By the way, F Joey in the chat, Hot Rod 24 is a black diamond, and he didn't put his sticker on there. F Joey in the chat.
My bad, Hot Rod.
My man Hot Rod's got to get his sticker. He says, never think your donation isn't enough. Every super chat is valued. I love this community because we all support each other. I consider this my family, and that's why we love you, Hot Rod. You've always been here for us. You've always been a real one. That's why you're a black diamond. And he's right. I mean, this community is all about helping out one another. I mean, just look at Platinum 666. This guy alone has paid for like 5 or 6 people's Black Diamond memberships. Okay? Like, people take care of each other here in this community. Hot Rod has been going through kind of a tough time in his life personally. This channel has been there for him, and we really appreciate and love him. So, appreciate all of your support, Hot Rod. Thank you for that $5 super chat. I'm sorry Joey couldn't get the sticker up there for you. But we also got
F Joey.
F Joey in the chat, man. Can't get those stickers working. Then we got one from Platinum 666, as if what he's put in today hasn't already been enough, who says, come on, Pittsburgh. Dante, Jack is poor.
Donate.
Oh, donate. Jack is poor. I am kind of poor, man, but I can tell you guys this much, man. If the donations keep coming, I'm not gonna be poor for very long. I can tell you that much, man. I kid, man. Chat Sports takes care of me well. I appreciate everything that this company has given to me, and you guys have been absolutely fantastic for everything that you've given to this channel and to me personally. Okay, man. So coming up, we do have our Madden simulation against the Ravens. Don't go anywhere. We do have a Venmo alert. We do have a Venmo alert here, Mr.
Oh, and we have another super chat.
Perfect.
Also, that was Platinum's 20th super chat sent in a stream.
Unbelievable, man. Okay, so I just sent the Venmo alert. I'm a little bit surprised we haven't gotten a Cash App from Nathan Glass. I don't know if he's working on it. He asked me for my Cash App. All that stuff. So Nathan, I don't know if you're working on that or what's going on, but just a little reminder here. At Jack Sperry is my Venmo in case you want to send a donation to help us extend our record margin here for the most Venmos in a single month. I don't know if I'm not one to challenge this community, but I don't know if we're ever going to get to this point again. So let's try to extend that lead as much as possible so that Raiders can't catch us next month. Because I already know Jeremy Chuggs has already told me, guys, he's the producer of Raiders, and he's already told me we're coming for you guys next month. So we got to extend that lead. Today's our last chance to get that done.
Is Christopher Roy, is he a Gold Club member?
What's that?
Is Christopher Roy a Gold Club member?
He is a Black Diamond as of today, but we don't have a sticker for him yet, so we're all good. Okay, so you can put the Gold Club sticker on him, though. $5 super chat from my man and new Black Diamond, Christopher Roy. He says, here we go, Steelers, here we go. Here we go, Steelers, here we go. Here we go, Steelers, here we go. Platinum says, I want you to teabag the Raiders host. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. Platinum, what I'll say, man, is that if you break your all-time record in a single donation,
we might have to.
We might have to get a tea bag going.
Hey, it's like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 style.
Oh, by the way, that's the wrong number, Joey.
Oh, is it?
Yep. We do have a Venmo alert coming in. We also have another super chat coming in. We'll get to these here before we get into our Madden simulation today.
Also, my dude Travis, I see you in the chat. The reason your questions aren't coming in is because you're doing a hashtag space Steelers. Hashtag Steelers has to be right next to each other.
Yeah, Travis, what you're doing is you're putting a hashtag, then you're putting a space, and then you're putting Steelers, so Joey couldn't see your questions.
Yeah.
So for next time we have a mailbag, make sure it's hashtag Steelers one word. All right, so sorry for the confusion there, Travis.
Hey,
we'll try to make sure we get your question on the show next time.
Let me just go find one of his questions, and we can answer it real quick.
He says we haven't gotten a question in 4 live shows. Travis, I feel so bad that we haven't caught this before. I think Travis has been using hashtag space Steelers, and we haven't been able to get his questions on the show. I feel terrible.
It's probably because Coop was doing this.
Yeah, man. And I see some people saying, where's Kurgan? I've been asking the same thing myself, man. Kurgan Cold has been missing for a week here on Steelers Talk. I'm starting to get worried about my pal, Kurgan Cold. We got to get him back here, folks. He's another guy. That'd just be awesome. Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
One of the
Saints are having fun.
I guess the Saints are having fun here on the channel. Okay, we got a Venmo alert here from my man, Kareem Richardson. Oh my God.
What?
Oh my God. We just got a Venmo alert.
Oh no.
But Kareem, a $10 Venmo. Everybody show Kareem some love in the chat. Kareem is my man.
Sperry, I thought you said something that could have gotten you canceled, and I didn't realize you said it, but that was my first thought.
Oh my gosh. I literally cannot believe what I'm looking at right now. And Joey just looked at it. I mean, I think Mitch is live on Raiders right now.
Yeah.
So I'll message him. I will message him.
Hey, before we get to this Venmo, let's get to the Super Chat. Is Anthony a Gold Club member?
He is a Gold Club member.
There we go.
We got Anthony Fuller, one of the newest Black Diamonds. King Yinzer himself with a $20 Super Chat. Everybody, give some love to Anthony in the chat. Anthony was our first ever $100 Super Chat here on the channel. Anthony, look how far this channel has come, man. And you got it all started. So big shout out to Anthony Fuller. Definitely salute to your service there, sir. Anthony Fuller serves our country faithfully, man. He's absolutely fantastic. Salute to you, my friend. Thank you so much for that $20 Venmo. Everyone show some love to Anthony Fuller, King Yinzer himself. Big shout out to Kareem. Shout out to Austin Tardif, who I see in here. Shout out to Platinum666. Oh, by the way, you got to go get something.
Yeah, I'll go get it.
All right, so we got a Venmo alert coming up here, and I think all hell's about to break loose on this channel. I honestly think all hell is about to break loose on this channel. And once you guys see this, it's just going to be absolutely crazy. All right, man. I promise we're going to get into our Madden stream here momentarily. You guys are not going to believe this when you see it, man. Nathan Glass just said, my wife and I are off super chat punishment as of July 1st. Okay, so Nathan is going to be back in July here. Okay, I'll hold you to that there, Nathan. I appreciate you. Here we go. Okay. Oh. Okay, man. This one's absolutely ridiculous. The request on this, I think, is we're going to see if we can do it. I don't know if we can. I'm going to tell Boss Brett this after we celebrate, but this is unbelievable. This one's rolling in from Platinum 666. Bang! 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 Oh! 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 All right, guys, if you can hear me, just hold on. All right, we're back. We're back. Somebody kicked out the internet when we were celebrating, but wow, Platinum 666. There's the new record right there. Joey, show it. The newest, largest individual donation in the history of Steelers stock belongs to Platinum 666. And we got Boss Brett on here. He wants me to teabag Mitchell Renz, the host of the Raiders Report, live on camera.
Funny thing is, Mitch might say yes.
I think Mitch is live on Raiders right now, but I maybe he'll be off by the time we get done with our Madden stream. So here's what I'm gonna do for you, Platinum. We're gonna ask Mitch if he'll come on for me to teabag him. If he says yes, we'll do it at the end of the show.
There you go.
If he says no, I'm gonna convince him to do it outside of live, and we'll put it on a future show because that donation deserves a teabag, man. Oh my goodness.
The gong just got taken over the Raiders.
The gong just got taken. Raiders is taking our gong. What is this?
They're also taking Boss Brett.
The Raiders are taking our gong.
I got other things.
We need to get this gong back.
I don't know about this whole, everything else of your role. You're on.
We need to get this gong back. Raiders just stole our gong. This is unacceptable.
They always be doing this, bruh.
Oh my gosh. Platinum, you are just unfreaking believable. I'm going to do anything in my power to teabag Mitchell Renz
Hey, Hot Rod.
after that super chat.
Hot Rod has a really good suggestion. He said, we need a P666 custom gong.
Yeah, Shannon, Platinum 666, actually sent you a Venmo message on our shipping address so you can send us that gong. So make sure you check your Venmo messages. But we got producer Coop in here. Can you freaking believe that super chat?
666.
666. Bang! Let's go. By the way, $500 Venmo, and we can steal the gong back. All right, Raiders just took our gong, but if we get a $500 Venmo, we can bring it back to our studio and hit it again. Oh my goodness. Okay, so today's total, after that Venmo, we are now sitting at $3,500 on today's stream. 500 away from 4,000. I don't like that Raiders has this gong. All right, I want to steal that gong back, but the only way we can get it is if somebody sends in 500. I know that's a lot of money, man. I know that's a lot of money, but I want that gong back. I hate that Raiders just has the audacity to come in here when we are smoking them in Super Chats and Venmos this month and taking our gong. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Shannon, Platinum 666, when he sent me that last Venmo, says, teabag now. Platinum, I'm going to do whatever I can in my power to teabag Mitchell Renz of the Raiders Report on this stream today.
Well, also, worst comes worse. Obviously, he's live right now, but they don't go live Wednesdays, and we do. So
but I'm gone next week.
You're right.
I mean, we could wait until I come back, but I mean, a Venmo of that caliber, an all-time record Venmo. I mean, what else are we supposed to do? We got to give the guy what he wants.
Yeah,
we got to give it to him, man. So we're gonna do whatever we can to get Mitchell Renz on here by the end of the show. We got Boss Brett working on that right now. Platinum, I appreciate the hell out of you. Says Jack. He says just hijack his show. Unfortunately, we're busy doing our show. So if we want that gong back, our bosses have told us we have to get $500. Now, Platinum, you just put in the biggest Venmo and Super Chat in Steelers Talk history. I'm not expecting Platinum to do it. All right, we got a surprise visitor here, folks. We've got a Pennsylvania native, Chase Sr., host of the Eagles Now. The Eagles Now and 49ers Report. What do you got to say?
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks.
Who sent in the $1.6 billion?
It was Platinum 666. Who else?
Platinum 6666.
Unbelievable. Cheers. Everybody say chug, chug.
Spam chug in the chat.
Chug, chug, chug. There we go. Big shout out to Chase Sr. Getting that beer bong going. Oh my goodness, what a show. We're going to get into this right now. Joey, take it over here for a second. Give some shout-outs in the chat. I'm going to change into my jersey real fast, and then we'll get into today's Madden stream.
Sounds good to me.
Platinum says he came to your show. Yeah, because he was off. We're currently live. It's not like I can go over there and take over his show. We're currently doing our show. So I'm hoping that Mitch gets off his show and he can come on here and I can teabag him live on the show. That's what I'm hoping. If he's still live by the time that we're wrapping up, I'm going to make sure I do it off camera and then we'll put it on a future edition of Steelers Talk because this has to happen. If you send in 1.6, you're going to get what you want, man, plain and simply. Okay, so we're not going to talk about that, Joey. Or actually, you can talk about it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to change into my jersey quick. I'll be right back.
What's up, everybody? Man, what a stream. Golly, what a blessing to be a part of Steelers Nation. Platinum 666 said, you absolutely can, Joey can handle it. I agree. Everybody, spam in Platinum. Let's see some Platinums in the chat. I'll give you a shout out. Colton, shout out for saying chug. Christopher Roy. Yeah, for a $500 Venmo, I will go and steal the gong myself. Paranormal in the Funhouse says, hey, Joey. Super Steelers Gaming says, W-Man's no more coop. Hey, Platinum, if I go steal the gong right now, will you put in a $500 Venmo? You don't have to. I'm just going to throw that out there. If you do, I'll go steal it right now. I don't give two rips about the Raiders report. So the ball's in your court. Anyway, back to these shout-outs. Travis Adele says, thanks for the help. I got y'all next time. Y'all are awesome. Travis, you are awesome. Dion, what's up? I see you typing Platinum. Corey Goodwin says, Platinum, did you see my message? LOL. Cassie Voth said, Platinum with the firework emojis. You can always count on Cassie putting some emojis in there. Hot Rod 24 says, Paranormal in the Funhouse, prayers. He's Paranormal in the Funhouse is watching from the hospital. Paranormal, this is a community. We all are praying for you. We are thinking about you. We're so happy you're joining us right now. Hopefully we can just give you a little bit of joy today. That's what we love doing. And it's been fun doing it so far. And man, we're just thinking about you, and we're happy that you are live with us today.
All right, I'm back. I just read Paranormal in the Funhouse's message there. Paranormal, we're praying for you, man. We really are. I hope that you're doing okay. I hope that it's nothing necessarily serious. He says, I can't wait to become a member when I'm out. Paranormal, I hope that everything's okay. I hope that, everything's manageable and, it's nothing too serious. But prayers to you and your family. I hope that you have a speedy recovery, or if it's a family member that's in the hospital, I hope they have a speedy recovery. This is why this channel exists, guys, to give this entire community a sense of joy twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. And, I hate hearing those stories because, it's sad, but I also get a lot of joy from knowing that, people that are having a hard time, like we know Hot Rod went through a tough time recently. And this channel really did a great job coming in, and giving him some solace. We hope that we can do the same thing for you, Paranormal. He says, my family always loves you, my son, and I watched day one and never will stop watching. I'm just wanting Steelers to go Super Bowl this year. I'll be happy. Paranormal, appreciate you watching from day one. Shout out to you and your son, man. Hope that everything is okay, and I hope everything gets cleared up in a way that's satisfactory for you and your entire family. Okay, man. I really want to steal this gong.
Did you see Super Steelers Gaming's chat?
No, what'd he say?
He says, if I sent you 100K, would you kiss Big Ben?
I mean, do you know Big Ben? I mean, I don't know even how to get in touch with him. So, I mean, I would. I mean, I would if I had a chance to. Jeez. Oh, man. Platinum, you're unbelievable. Paranormal, I hope that everything's going to be okay, man. My prayers and Cassie's prayers go out to you and your family. Really hope everything's okay. And hope everything comes out okay in the days and weeks to come. Oh, man, he says, doing my last step in chemo. I appreciate it. Everybody give it up for Paranormal, man. And by the way, the fact that this guy is going through chemo, cancer therapy, and he's still taking time out of his day to watch our channel, I mean, unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff. That's a real one if I've ever seen one before. So everybody give it up for Paranormal in the chat. Dude's unbelievable. Paranormal in the Funhouse.
Also a sick YouTube name.
What's that?
Pretty sweet YouTube name. Paranormal in the Funhouse.
Yeah, we're that's a really cool name actually. Okay, man. So, Platinum says Big Ben has bad breath. Good stuff there. So Platinum says, if you steal the gong, I want a tea bag on camera and a spanking of the Raiders host. The thing, I know we can spank the Raiders host if we get another 500. I know we can get a spanking.
Hey,
the tea bag is the tough one, but if you send another 500, I think we can get it done.
Chugs just asked us what our combines at. They're at 2.3K now. What are we at?
I think like 3.5.
I think so too. I told him close to 4.
By the way, we got another Venmo alert.
Yeah, we do.
We've got a Venmo alert. Let me send this to Joey. Oh, shit. Okay. Got another one.
Oh, gosh.
All right. Looks like Joey's going to have to go get something real quick, if you know what I'm saying.
And I've never been happier to do it.
Looks like Joey is going to have to go get something, if you know what I'm saying. Another Venmo alert coming in. Also got another Venmo coming in. Guys, Raiders just challenged us again. The Raiders report is currently sitting at 2.2 in total Super Chat and revenue today. They are declaring war on our channel right now. They're sitting at 2.2. We're sitting at 3.5. We need to spank these guys again. They didn't learn their lesson last time when we put 8,000 on their asses. But I can't wait to show them what we got this time.
Hey, would you like me to go get that right now or shuffle through a couple of videos?
Go get it now.
Okay.
Go get it now. We just got our gong back, baby. We just got our gong back. I can't wait to show you these, man. We got multiple Venmos coming in right now. We've got multiple Venmos. At Jack Sperry. Help us beat the Raiders report. They're declaring war on us right now. We're already crushing them in the total month Super Chat battle, but they're just trying to win today. They're just trying to get one last little victory before the end of the month. We can't let that happen. We can't let that happen. We got Christopher Roy in the chat. Hot Rod 24. We got Paranormal in the Funhouse. We've got Alexander Blackwell. We got Corey Goodwin. All right. Here we go, folks. Joey just brought back the gong. We just stole it back from Raiders. Let's go, baby. No way are the Raiders taking us down today. No way. We have kicked their asses all month long. We're not finishing out the month with a loss. No way. I will not let it happen. Okay, baby. Go with the big one first, Joey. Go with the big one first. We'll get to the smaller ones afterward. All right, you got the sticker on there? Let's go, man.
I'm ready when you are.
Let's go. Here we go. This one's rolling in from Platinum 666. Bang! 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 Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. And with one fell swoop, Platinum gets nearly a quarter of what the Raiders have already put up in one Venmo. Suck it, Raiders. Let's go. Let's go. Gotta love it. And by the way, Platinum 666, the godfather, the Oprah Winfrey of this channel, has just given away another black diamond. And this time, Paranormal in the Funhouse is our newest black diamond recipient. Everybody go. Let's go, man. Let's freaking go. By the way, so the largest individual donation is just one Venmo, so that's not updated.
Gotcha.
But Platinum coming in with another 500, and guess what? Paranormal in the Funhouse. You can see right now that this community loves you, that we're praying for you, because Platinum 666 just paid for your Black Diamond membership. Everybody spam Paranormal in the chat.
Hey, Paranormal just said that his nurse is chanting with us.
Let's go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. There we go, Steelers. Here we go. Let's go, man. Platinum 666 strikes again. We stole back our gong. This thing's ours, baby. This thing's ours. Raiders can't have it. Raiders can't have it. Let's go. Let's freaking go, man. And Paranormal, congrats on the Black Diamond, my friend. By the way, Paranormal, Anthony Fuller, Christopher Roy, make sure you're following me on Twitter or Instagram so you can send me what you want. So by the way, man, this has just been awesome, man. And, you know, this kind of thing happened when it was Hot Rod 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
People just started sending in money to show their support for Hot Rod. And now Platinum, I think, is getting the party started for Paranormal here, man, which is just absolutely fantastic. Platinum says, I'm so sorry. Oh, my goodness. We got another Venmo, by the way.
There we go.
And I do not recognize this name.
Okay.
So I think this is a new Venmoer. We can't let Raiders win. We can't let the Raiders win. They're trying to catch up to us. We've got a good lead on them. But guess what, baby? We're getting we're getting this done for Paranormal today. We're getting this dub for Paranormal in the Funhouse. We're getting it done for the nation right now. Let's go. Let's freaking go. All right, so I promise we will be getting into our Madden simulation here soon.
We've got 3 more Venmos.
But we have 3 more Venmos.
Snapchat.
So we'll get to these smaller Venmos here. So we'll start with Kareem Richardson with a $7 Venmo. Kareem, you know I love you, man. Thank you so much for all of your support. You're absolutely fantastic, Kareem. Kareem is here pretty much every single show. And I think Kareem can attest to the fact that we give love to everybody here on the channel, man. Like, you don't have to spend $500 a show to get some love. Like, Kareem Richardson is one of the real ones here, man. We appreciate the heck out of him. Thank you so much to Kareem for his support. Then we got one from Christopher Roy, newest Black Diamond here, $69 on Venmo to help us beat the Raiders today. Let's freaking go. Appreciate the heck out of you, Christopher Roy. Thank you. And by the way, spam those nices because the 69 is back, baby. Gotta love Christopher Roy. And then we got a new one here. And if this is somebody in the chat, let me know. Let me know if this is somebody in the chat with a different name. Nick Crater. I hope I'm saying that right. $50 Venmo. Offsides Edit says maybe I'll have $500 to spend for Black Diamond eventually. It's the goal. So we got a bunch of people, man. Platinum says this is a community. There's no obligation to be a Steeler. Absolutely, man. We don't have rent. We don't have dues. The only due that we have on this channel is that you bleed black and gold, that you love the Steelers, and that you like to have a good time and you like to party, because that's what we do here, man. So that's absolutely fantastic. Big shout out to Nick Crater. I hope I'm saying that right. If that's somebody in the chat, let me know so that we know who you are. But Nick, thank you so much for that $50 Venmo. You are a real one. Thank you so much for that donation. Then we got a $2 here from Hot Rod. And once again, Joey, or is Joey going to figure it out?
I'm looking for it.
Joey is trying to figure out where Hot Rod 24's sticker is, and he's not finding it.
I think Coop is sabotaging me.
Okay, Joey is saying that Coop is sabotaging him and we don't have Hot Rod's sticker. So I apologize, Hot Rod. But he sends in a $2. Let's put the Gold Club sticker on there for you. Paranormal, welcome to the Black Diamond Club, brother. Big shout out to Paranormal, who's going through cancer treatment right now. He's going through the last portion of his chemo. So big shout out to Paranormal. Couldn't think of a more deserving person to be the next Black Diamond, brother. Appreciate your support. By the way, the fact that he's getting chemo and he's still carving out time in his week on a Friday to watch our live show, I mean, that's just absolutely fantastic, man. Paranormal's a real one. $5 super chat from Christopher Roy says, this is for Paranormal and Platinum 666, putting smiles on everyone's faces. You got to love it, man. Offsides Edit's like, no Black Diamond sticker for Hot Rod? F Joey in the chat.
Offsides. I'm trying my hardest. This is Coop. He's sabotaging me.
According to Joey, Coop sabotaged the stickers, so we can't show Hot Rod's sticker.
Yeah, so F Coop in the chat.
F Coop and get well Paranormal. That's the theme of the day. We got to get this win over the Raiders report for my man Paranormal. $2 super chat from Robert Slavic says, Platinum is the GOAT. Platinum 666 is teabag Joey.
I can't.
Is there a price? Is there a price for me to teabag you live on camera?
Another grand.
Another grand.
Because it's Coop sabotage.
Oh my gosh.
I think 500 we teabag Coop.
500?
Because
Joey just said 500. No, we're not. No, because Coop has to agree to it. Coop has to agree to it. Okay, this is what I'll say. We're about 700 away from 5,000. If we get to 5,000, so we're 700 away. If we get there, I'll teabag you.
Deal.
Okay. All right.
But also, I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
If we get the $5,000, I'm teabagging Joey. All right? That's set in stone. We're $700 away. This show's getting absolutely nuts. And so you guys can keep going, man. This show can get as crazy as you want. If we get the $5,000, that's Joey's price for me to teabag him. We're hoping that by the end of today's stream, Mitchell Renz will come on here and let me teabag him. Oh my God.
Okay, we got another super chat.
We got a super chat here. Really good stuff, man. We're getting closer. We're $100 quicker. So we're now $600 away. Because this one's rolling in from... Wait for it, Joey's getting it ready. Wait for it, Joey's getting it ready. Who's it gonna be? I know you guys can see it in the chat, but who is it gonna be? Joey. There it is. This one's rolling in from...
Wait, gotta get a sticker.
Oh, you gotta get the sticker, Joey. Pittsburgh fan 412. Bang! There we go, Steelers. There we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. By the way, Paranormal just said, wow, you guys are all making me shed happy tears. I appreciate it a lot. Everyone give it up for Paranormal. We're making Paranormal's day here on the channel.
Wait, Coop is here?
Oh, Coop is here right now.
And he can prove that he's sabotaging me.
Coop, there's a question out there. What would be the price for me to teabag you on camera?
The biggest super chat in Steelers talk history.
Okay, so $1,667.
So $1,667 is the price for me to...
Double it.
No, that's not what you said. Coop said $1,667. I can
It would have
teabag
to be a
Coop.
$4,000 super.
I need Coop to be here to prove that he's sabotaging me. Coop, Hot Rod's sticker is not in here.
I think teabag.
I wasn't here when he made it.
Talking about
Well, we're just talking clothes on, but I just I dip on them,
wow. Like, if that all it takes Jeff to do something, I might be
I said $4,000.
Okay, Coop just upped his price to $4,000. So he F Coop in the chat.
I don't know if you heard it, Sperry, but he threw the blame on you for not having the stickers in here.
I don't know what to say, man. F Coop in the chat, man. Coop is still working on his Mavs season. Free agency's going right now, or it's gonna get going. By the way, I just want to shed some light here on all the people talking about Paranormal Funhouse in the chat. Everybody is down there talking about how much that they love Paranormal and his support for the channel, how strong he is, how much we have his back. Paranormal, everybody in this chat, every single 122 Yinzers that are still here today, we're praying for you, my man. Thank you so much for all of your support. By the way, $20 super chat from a first-time super chatter. We're rolling. We are rolling here. Let's go. Let's go. $20 super chat from Spencer Spiker. I hope I'm saying that, or Dustin Spiker. Hope I'm saying that right. Dustin says dip him in his mouth.
Dustin, I don't appreciate that.
That's unbelievable, man. We're getting closer, but Joey's getting nervous. Joey does not want to get teabagged on this show. And right now, we are about $500 away. We are now within striking distance of teabagging Joey live on the channel. This show's crazy, man. This show is just getting crazy. What is Raiders at right now, by the way? The Raiders declared war on us today, by the way, in case you guys didn't know. So what are they at?
Last checked in, it was at 2.7.
So they're at 2.7. We are currently at 4.5. So we're good. We're in good shape right now. But if I know anything about Raider Nation, they can rally like a motherfucker. All right, that channel is our biggest earning channel. Okay, and they can make a lot of money very quickly. So we're gonna get things going here, man. $500 away from teabagging Joey live on YouTube.
Never thought it would come to this.
Joey says he never thought it would get to this. All right, so the Jerk His Mind says a real teabag. I mean, what we're going to do is I'm gonna squat on him. All right, essentially what I'm gonna do because I can't take my pants off.
Yeah, that's
That's against YouTube rules. We get shut down. None of us want this channel to get shut down.
I'm gonna lay. If it gets that, I'm laying face to the floor.
Face to the floor.
But then I don't know.
You're gonna get it on your neck. Joey's getting nervous. Look at him. He's getting nervous. He's putting his hands on his head. Let's go. We're 500 left. Let's go. Woo! Oh my goodness. Coop, what's up, man? Coop just.
Oh, me, brother.
Hey, Coop, we got a $1,700 Venmo. You're getting teabagged.
No. We didn't yet.
What's up?
But we're 500 away from teabagging him.
What are we at?
We are at 4.5 on a Friday, man. Absolutely unbelievable. Christopher Roy says, Coop, get out of here. I completely agree with him. Okay, let's get into this Madden stream. Okay, it's been long enough since our last Venmo. So we'll get into this Madden stream right now. Steelers are 7-2 to this point in our Madden Summer Series, if you've been watching along. And now we get to the gauntlet. First week of the gauntlet is against the Baltimore Ravens at home. So, Joey, ready to get things going?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get it. And Super Steelers Gaming says, don't forget, we also got to get the Raiders teabag. We're going to get that Raiders teabag, and I'm going to spank Mitchell Renz at the end of the show as well, because that's what the other 500 was. Okay, man, this game's for Paranormal. Let's get it going right now. By the way, we do have a Venmo alert, so I want to get to that real quick. I just want to get one more Venmo alert here. Let's find Joey. We have one more Venmo alert, then we'll get to the game. Let's go, man. We are gonna get the Raider teabag. If we get another 500, I'll teabag Joey. And then we're gonna spank the Raiders host at the end of the show because we spanked them guys in Venmos this month. We spanked them. Thanks to Platinum 666, Kurgan Cold, Fernando Martin, Pittsburgh Fan 412, everybody in the chat helping out. You guys have been fantastic. And we got another $10 Venmo from Kareem Richardson, real one. That's his third Venmo of the day. He's sent in $27. Kareem Richardson's a real one, and we appreciate the hell out of him, man. Appreciate the hell out of him. Platinum 666 says internet is horrible. Are you talking about your internet or our internet? I think he's talking about his. Okay, man. Let's get into this. Let's get into this Madden game right now because we got to finish this show eventually. So let's get to it right now. Week 11, Steelers versus Ravens Madden simulation. It's coming at you right now. Welcome in to our Week 11 coverage here of our Madden Summer Series here on Steelers Talk. This week, it's the Gauntlet. The start of the Gauntlet here, where the last several games of the Steelers season, all against tough opponents. And we're going to start it today, Acrisure Stadium versus the Baltimore Ravens in Week 11. Welcome into the show, man. This is going to be a lot of fun because the Pittsburgh Steelers, to this point in our simulated Madden season, are 7-2. They've taken care of business. They've beaten the opponents that they've been supposed to beat. And now they have to face the number one team in the AFC North to this point in the Madden season. The Baltimore Ravens currently sitting at 8-2. And if you're wondering why, the Steelers have one less game than the Ravens, it's because the Ravens haven't had their bye week and the Steelers have to this point in the year. So let's take a look at the AFC North standings here coming into the day. The Baltimore Ravens sitting at 8-2. Pittsburgh Steelers sitting in second at 7-2. Then the Bengals at 7-3. And then the Cleveland Browns sitting at 6-3 to this point in the season. So far, the results of the games. You take a look at the games to this point, and the Steelers have done a really good job winning the games that they have supposed to win. They did lose against the Cowboys and Jets at home in prime time. And then in Week 10, they beat the Washington Commanders to improve to 7-2. And remember, guys, every single Wednesday and Friday, we are going to be going live, and we are going to be doing these Madden streams. So if you want to join us live to watch these games on Steelers Talk Live every single week and every single Wednesday and Friday, make sure you click that subscribe button and join us every Wednesday and Friday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time for all of our Madden streams. I really do appreciate all of your guys' support. So without further ado here, make sure you get down there in the comments section. I want to see PITs all over the place. Who's going to win? Pittsburgh Steelers versus Baltimore Ravens. PIT for Pittsburgh, BAL for the Baltimore Ravens. I want to see a flood of PITs down there in the chat for today's pinned comment. YouTube's going to throw you an ad break here in just a couple of seconds. When that happens, take advantage of that time. But let me know who you think is going to win this Week 11 matchup. All right, here we go, folks. Week 11, the start of the gauntlet is coming in. And by the way, Mr. Joey, we got a Venmo alert coming in here. I will send it to you. And it's somebody we haven't seen on the channel for a while.
Oh!
It's a black diamond that we have not seen on the show for quite a long time. And I'm so glad that he's back in the fold here. I can't wait.
It's been quite a while. This is my first time seeing his name.
Let's get it going, man.
Do we want to do this after the first quarter?
We'll do it pregame if we can get it booted up. But anyway, guys, Ravens versus Steelers, Week 11, first place and second place in the AFC North. The winner of this football game will be sole possessors of the number one spot in the AFC North. The stakes couldn't be higher. The Steelers. That's not the right number, Joey, there. But the Steelers will take the football first here in a crucial matchup. And by the way, Joey, we'll show this after the first drive.
Beautiful. We
will show this Venmo alert from this person that we haven't seen on the channel for quite a while, but we love him. I will reveal who that person is here in just a second.
So, Sperry, what do the Steelers have to do today to beat the Ravens?
Well, man, Russell Wilson's got to play a good game. The Steelers defense has to do what they've done against Lamar Jackson, against Lamar's entire career. Lamar, I think, has like a 55% completion percentage against the Steelers defense in his career. But then again, guys, it's Madden, right? And we know that the Ravens are one of the highest rated teams in this game. So it's going to be very interesting to see just how good Madden has the Ravens ranked and if the Steelers, with Russell Wilson, can keep up with them. Let's go, man. Here we go. We're about to kick things off at Acrisure Stadium. Justin Tucker will kick it away, and it is gone.
First home game in a while because we had the bye, then we were on the road.
Absolutely. Cordero is going to take it from the 20, and take it from close to the end zone, and he gets to around the 21. Looks like we got a super chat. No, never mind. We already went that one. So here comes Russell Wilson. Has led the Steelers to a 7-2 start. He did miss a game in Week 8. Justin Fields came in, played decent enough to beat the Giants by 4 points on Monday Night Football, but then Russ came back in Week 10 against the Commanders and had his best game of the season to this point. He was fantastic. I'm not even sure if he had an incompletion last week. Russ was just fantastic. Let's send it to big screen here, Mr. Joey. From the shotgun, Russ will hand it off to Cordero Patterson, and he will get no gain. Kyle Hamilton on the tackle as we get things going here from Acrisure Stadium. The person that sent in the Venmo, you know who you are in the chat. I will be getting to your Venmo here after the first drive. So thank you so much. Under center now is Russ. It's a wing formation. Usually the Steelers run it from this formation, but it's going to be play action. It's going to be a boot. Russ throws quickly. It's caught. It's Pat Freiermuth. He runs backwards a little bit, though, and he's only going to get 8 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Muth! Let's go, man. 3rd down and 2. We need a first down here, folks. We need a first down. Come on. 3rd down and 2. Takes the shotgun snap. Russ is looking. He's going to throw wide open receiver. It's Roman Wilson. First down, Steelers. Let's go, baby. Wave those towels and get those ones in the chat. I see Mo Love in the chat. Haven't seen Mo Love in forever. What's up, Mo Love? We got Hot Rod 24. We got Robert Slavic.
He's looking hot early.
Russell Wilson completes his first 2 passes of the day.
That's what you want to see.
And Russ has been fantastic these past 2 weeks here against the Commanders I don't think he had a single incomplete pass the entire day. Under center now. It's going to be a 3-step drop. Russ is looking. Tries to escape. He's going to run it. He makes a man miss. He gets to the 50.
Go.
And he's going to dive down to the 43-yard line as the Steelers get into Raven territory. Mo Love says, "What's up, Jack and family?" Mo Love, it's been too long, man. Let's go. It's good to see you, my friend. For those of you that don't know, Mo Love has been one of the real ones here at Steelers Talk. Haven't seen him since, I think, the end of the season. Here we go. Russ is scrambling out. Now he's going to run again. Russell Wilson showing off the legs, and he's going to fall down with the Steelers. First down. Let's go, baby.
Over or under 400 rushing yards for him this season?
I'll take the under. 6-minute quarters. I don't think Russ is going to get over 400. But in real life, I'd probably still take the under. He's getting older. Here we go. Heavy formation for the Steelers. Under center is Russ. Play action. They're going to let him cook. He throws, and that's an off-target throw. Tried to throw it with anticipation, but he missed his target. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Christopher Roy says, looking like Justin Fields with that poor pass. So I think that's Russell's first incomplete pass in the last 2 weeks. So Russ is going to make a switch at the line of scrimmage here. Gets into a bunch formation, takes the snap. He's looking. Now he'll throw. Sideline caught. Nice catch on the sideline by Calvin Austin III, and it'll be 3rd down and manageable.
Have we had a design run yet?
No, not for Russ. We have not had a designed run yet, Joey. But here we go, man. 3rd down and 3. Big-time play here for the Steelers offense against the Ratbirds. 3rd down and 3. Shotgun Russ. He's going to take the snap. He's got plenty of time. Now he's going to throw. It's caught. Contested catch for Calvin Austin III. First down, Steelers, as they get into the Fanatics red zone. Let's go. Getting into the Fanatics red zone here. Go to chatsports.com/Russ to pick up a Russell Wilson jersey today from our friends at Fanatics. So, Joey, after first quarter, Russ, Fanatics read. 1st down and 10. Russell Wilson from shotgun, now in striking distance. Russ looking, no pressure on him. He's going to throw, it's caught, and it's going to be, it looks like George Pickens for a gain of 8 as they get to the 4-yard line. Vagabond Abstract says, no way this is the Arthur Smith playbook. It is. Believe it or not, this is actually the Arthur Smith playbook. Here we go. We get some I formation here. 2nd down and 2. Takes the snap, hands it off to Najee Harris. He's trying to find his way through. He's going to pick up the 1st down. And now it's Najee time, folks. You know what time it is. It's 1st down and goal. Give it to Double Deuce. I want to see people spam those TDs in the chat. Spam those touchdowns if you want to score right here. Heavy formation for Pittsburgh. 1 receiver, George Pickens out to the right. They send Connor Hayward out in motion. It's going to be snapped. 5-step drop, throws. Caught! George Pickens! Touchdown! Steelers! There we go, Steelers! There we go! There we go, Steelers! There we go! There we go, Steelers! There we go! Russell Wilson stays hot, baby. First drive touchdown for the black and gold. And pending the PAT, it's up and it is good. 7-0 Steelers. And we've got a Venmo alert here coming from my friend that I haven't seen in such a long time, Mo Love. Super chat like Mo. Get on the show. Super chat like Mo. Get on the show. Hey, 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 let's go. Mo Love is back, baby. Mo Love coming back with a vengeance here. Let's go. All right, we're getting another Venmo alert here, so we'll show that Venmo alert, Joey, after the next drive.
After the next drive. Gotcha.
I'll send it to you right now.
Beautiful.
There we go. Big shout out to Mo Love, baby. It's been too long to see your face, my friend. Just got another Venmo alert, and we'll show that at the end of next drive. Russell Wilson leads the team down in a very impressive first drive against the Ravens. And guess what? The Steelers steal the Ravens' lunch money every year, and it's no different in Madden. Let's go. Kick is away. It's taken at the 1-yard line. And it's going to be some jukes here, and he's going to get to the 31. Not the best kick coverage by the Steelers. And here comes Lamar Jackson, last year's MVP. If you ask me, he shouldn't have won the MVP last year.
Who would you have given it to?
I would have given it to Josh Allen. I know he had a lot of interceptions, but what he was doing with his arm and his legs last year, by the way, Stephon Diggs wasn't all that great last season. Josh Allen was the most valuable player in football.
Would you have given it to Dak or Allen? Dak or Lamar?
Dak. I think that Dak was the best pure passer in football last year. I think the numbers and the analytics bear that out. I think the best part of this Ravens team last year was their defense, not Lamar Jackson. And because Lamar was the best player on the best team, that's why he got it. So they're going to try to go read option, and it's blown up. T.J. Watt with the tackle for loss, parks his ass behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 13. Let's go.
Hey, there's ESPN's biggest strength.
T.J. Watt showing up. T.J.'s kind of had a quiet season here in our Madden Summer Series, but he gets this game started off on the right foot. Play action. No, not play action. They hand it off to King Henry. He's going to get a yard. It'll be 3rd and long. Get those towels going. It's 3rd down. Come on now. Super chat like Mo. Get on the show. Come on. 3rd down, baby. Type those 3s. Shotgun formation for Lamar Jackson. He will take the snap. He's looking. Now he's scrambling. He's got to throw perfect pass to Mark Andrews, splitting the defense. It's a huge gain. 1st down, Ravens. And hey, man, Lamar Jackson's a really good quarterback. Mark Andrews is a great player. They're going to get those plays. You just can't have them be consistent. 1st down and 10, now in Steelers territory. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Score is 7-0, but the Ravens are driving. And Russell Wilson led this team on a first drive touchdown here. And if you want to get a brand new Russell Wilson Steelers jersey today, go to chatsports.com/Russ. And if you use that link, I'll put the link in the comments and description of today's show, and you make a purchase, Fanatics is going to send us part of the proceeds to help us make more free Steelers content for you guys right here on the channel. Really do appreciate your support. So if you're thinking of getting a Russell Wilson jersey regardless, and you want to help out the channel, go to chatsports.com/Russ and get your Russell Wilson jersey in your closet today. Okay, man, let's get into the second quarter. Let's wait till the next drive, Joey. Wait till the end of the next drive. So let's get into the second quarter here. 7-0 Steelers, but the Ravens are driving. Acrisure Stadium, Week 11. Steelers 7-2, Ravens 8-2. The winner of this game takes sole possession of first place in the division. Shotgun. They're going to have Lamar run it, and he's going to be taken down by Patrick Queen for a loss. Steelers defense doing a great job against Lamar Jackson. 2 straight tackles for loss on the 2 designed runs of the day to start today's game. Platinum666 says, I want a Jack Sperry signed jersey. Platinum, if you send in a $500 Venmo, I will get you a jersey signed by me. 2nd down and 11, throws, caught, 1st down. Joey Porter Jr. on the coverage, and Lamar just fit that into a nice window against cover 1, and it's a 1st down. Platinum's putting in the chat, he wants a Jack Sperry signed jersey. I will get you a jersey, and I will sign it if you send in a $500 super chat, Mr. Platinum. $100 or 1st down. Lamar will throw. It's caught. It's going to be a gain of 7. Quick hitter there to Derrick Henry as they get inside the Fanatics red zone. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Come on now. We need a stop. We need a stop.
Spam those stops in the chat.
2nd down and 3 here. Shotgun. Lamar is going to take a deep drop. Now he's going to throw end zone. Incomplete, terribly placed. Joey Porter Jr. on the coverage. What else is new? What else is new? Lamar is scared that Joey Porter Jr. is going to intercept him. Let's go. 3rd down and 3. Get those towels going. Shotgun formation for Lamar. He's going to take the snap. He throws. It's caught. It's going to be just enough to get 1st down yardage there from Nelson Aguilar. Come on now.
We're getting him to 3rd down. We just can't get him off the field.
Can't get him off the field,
I feel
Joey.
like I feel like that's what happened with the Commanders last week, too.
Yeah, I mean, they just can't get him off the field on 3rd down. This 3rd down defense has been terrible this entire season. 1st down, he's going to throw Andrews off target. Lamar Jackson, I mean, he doesn't look like an MVP to me, folks. This man's getting rattled, as he usually does against this Steelers defense. Time to get a stop. Time to get a stop here. We need a sack of some sort. We need Cam Hayward. We need TJ Watt. We need Alex Highsmith. One of those guys to get going. Empty formation here on 2nd and 10. Lamar looking. Nothing there. He's going to go up the middle. Somebody take Lamar. And he's going to get 11 yards and a 1st down as they get to the 4-yard line. Kareem says, why does Madden keep cheating the Steelers? I don't know, man. They don't even have Alex Highsmith as a superstar. I mean, the guy had a 90.0 Pro Football Focus grade and was unbelievable last year. How is that guy not a superstar? Pistol formation. Lamar takes the snap. It's going to be a run. Breaks a tackle. He's going to dive, and he's going to be just short of the end zone. I thought he probably got in there. But DeMonte KZ brings him down just short. It'll be 2nd down and goal from the 1. And they've got Derrick Henry, Joey. So I don't like the Steelers' chances of getting a stop here. Under center, I formation. This is definitely a run. No play action. And there's a sack. TJ Watt. Let's go. TJ's 3rd sack of the season. Brings down Lamar, and it's 3rd down and goal. Type those sacks in the chat. Let's go. We need a stop.
He's come alive these past 2 weeks.
TJ Watt starting to come alive here. Slow start to the season, but he's playing well these last 2 weeks. Come on now. Need a stop. Steelers have a deep safety, and they're showing all-out blitz. Nobody is on Zay Flowers or Mark Andrews. Somebody get on him. Lamar Jackson looking. He has to throw. Incomplete. It's 4th down. The Ravens have to kick the field goal. Let's go. The intended receiver was Rashad Bateman, and skinny Mike Tomlin congratulates the defense for getting off the field. Let's frickin' go. That's what I call a big-time defensive stop early in this football game, man. As Tucker will put it up and good. 7-3 is the score in Pittsburgh. Now, if Russ gets a touchdown here, if the Steelers offense could score another touchdown, that would be massive. Right now, Justin Fields warming up. Or never mind, he's just catching passes for Russ. That's all he is at this point, man. With Russ as hot as he is right now, he's not coming out of this game.
Yeah, he's just Russ's little bitch boy.
So remember, we do have that Venmo alert that we want to get to here before the Steelers offense takes the field. Pittsburgh Fan 412 says Lamar is TJ's son. Couldn't agree more, man. TJ Watt with a huge sack on 2nd down and goal. Here we go here. Christopher Roy sent in a $7 Venmo for the last touchdown that the Steelers ended up getting here. So appreciate you, Christopher. You're a real one. You know it. Okay, here we go. We are back in Pittsburgh. Getting close to the 2-minute warning. There's about 2.25 minutes left. Cordell Patterson will take it out of the Steelers' end zone. He's going to break a tackle, and he's going to get to the 22. So here comes Russell Wilson. Ravens took a long time in that drive, man. Like, the Ravens have only had one drive this entire game.
There's only been
and they might have only one offensive drive.
Yeah, both drives have been
This is only the Steelers' second drive of this game.
Yeah. There's only been 2 drives.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. Steelers in a heavy formation. Going to be play action. Russ looking. He's got plenty of time. He's going to load up. It's going deep. And it's caught. What a catch by George Pickens. Number 14, baby. And that's the 2-minute warning.
Wow.
George Pickens mossed a Baltimore Raven defender. What a play. First down and 10. 5-step drop from single back. Russ throws. It's caught. GP again. That's why we wear the 14, baby. First down Steelers as they get inside Ravens territory. Ravens inside the Fanatics red zone. Go to chatsports.com/Russ to get a brand new Russell Wilson jersey today because he's hot. He's hot, folks. This is a touchdown. This is a very good start to this game, guys. Shotgun formation. Russ looking. He's going to get outside the pocket. He throws to his flats. Caught. George Pickens again. He's getting hot, folks. 14's getting hot. 8-yard gain as they get to the 11. Spam those TDs in the chat. We got 143 people watching live here. Make sure you click that thumbs up icon. Make sure you type those TDs if you want a touchdown. Steelers call a timeout here with about a minute left in the first half.
Would you have done that there?
Honestly, I'd let the clock run.
Yeah, me too.
I don't want the Ravens to get the football back here, man.
The clock management is very sketchy in Madden.
Madden's clock management. I mean, it almost cost the Steelers the Commanders game.
Yes.
In week 10. So here we go. 2nd down and 2. 7-step drop for Russ. He's going to throw, and it's incomplete. That was the second off-target throw of the day for Russ. It was to George Pickens again, but it falls to the grass. It's 3rd and 2. Who's going to send in the Venmo if they score a touchdown here? Who's going to be sending that touchdown Venmo? Come on now. I believe in Russ. You got to believe too here, folks. 3rd down and 2. Shotgun Russ. He'll take a deep drop. He's looking. He throws. Wide open. Caught. Touchdown! George Pickens is 2nd of the day. There we go, Steelers. There we go. There we go, Steelers. There we go. Here we go, Steelers. There we go. George Pickens' 2nd touchdown of the day. It's a good thing I wore the 14 jersey today. Shout out to Sam Pugh, one of our Black Diamonds, by the way. Another touchdown for Pittsburgh, and the Steelers are stealing the Ravens' lunch money yet again. What else is new? Maybe Madden is more realistic than we thought, Joey Peterson. The Steelers have the Ravens' number, and they're doing it again.
It's looking to be that way. And you know what? How much time's left? I'm going to put up a little bit bigger of a picture so we can see how much time's left. 50 seconds. That's still a lot. I wish we wouldn't have taken that time out. That's what I wish.
Got a Venmo alert here, so we'll do this Venmo.
Okay.
After the next drive. We'll do it at halftime.
Perfect.
So we just got a Venmo alert. We will get to that Venmo at halftime. So great start for the Steelers. The Ravens, who are 8-2 coming into this game, have no idea what is going on right now. They have been fantastic to start this season. They're first place in the AFC North, and the Steelers are getting ready to get them, and it's a beautiful coverage. I believe that's Darius Rush taking the kick returner out at the 18. Another Venmo alert here, Joey. Just sent it to you. We'll get to those at halftime. So if you're watching live, you just sent in a Venmo. We'll get to your Venmo momentarily. 47 seconds left in the half here, Joey. All you got to do if you're Steelers is, prevent them.
I want another TJ Watt sack. That's what I want.
From the shotgun. Lamar looking, throws. It is caught. It's going to be about 9.5 yards. He did get out of bounds. So it'll be 2nd down in inches. 42 seconds left. And 2 timeouts for the Ravens. Second down in inches. Shotgun. Lamar Jackson. He'll take the snap. He's going to throw. It's going to be caught by Rashad Bateman for a short gain and a timeout. Ravens at the 34-yard line with 1 timeout left, 40 seconds left.
They can keep deking and dunking all they want.
Yeah, they can take those 4-yard completions. All I care about, man. I'm not worried about that too much. Okay, 40 seconds left. Steelers have all the momentum. First down and 10, shotgun Lamar. Spread formation for Baltimore. Lamar's looking. He's going to throw middle, and it's caught. Mark Andrews gets all the way to the Steelers 31. That's not good. Because, by the way, the Ravens get the football to start the half. And if they get a field goal, it is a one-possession game.
They're letting that clock run, though.
So, I mean, they're letting
Down
the clock
8
run.
seconds.
Now there's 6 seconds. 5, 4, and they call a timeout. I think they're just cool taking a field goal here, Joey.
Hey, we'll take it.
So the Steelers defense gives up a big play to Mark Andrews, who's really been the only effective receiver for the Ravens today. And now it appears Justin Tucker will come on and try to make this an 8-point game going into half. So let's see. Type miss in the chat. It's up. And it's good. It'll be 14-6.
How do you feel after that first half?
I mean, I like that the Steelers have scored on both of their first 2 drives, but I feel uneasy about the fact that this is still a one-score game as we head into the second half. There's still 1 second left here before we get to these Venmo alerts.
Yeah, you kind of feel like...
And it just get an uneasy feeling here, man, because you
feel
have
like you're
such a good
dominating.
start. You just don't want to give up the lead.
Yeah.
I really hope they don't give up this lead, man. I would be crushed if we lose this game, because Lord knows the Steelers will need to win some of these games during this gauntlet. Here we go. Patterson to the 10, to the 20, tries to make a move. He can't. He'll be taken down at the 21, and that'll be the half. Okay, we've got some Venmo alerts here. While we await the start of the third quarter, Christopher Roy, for that second touchdown, sends in the 14. I love it, Chris. Thank you so much, my friend, for your support. And then Platinum666 sends in a $49 Venmo. Thank you, Platinum. You've already given too much today, my friend, but I appreciate all of your support. You know how much I love you, my friend. Okay, now let's get into the second half here. Baltimore Ravens will get the football coming out of the half. And they're only down 1 possession. So the Steelers defense is going to have to get another stop of some sort here. You know, they got a big-time stop. The Ravens got all the way down to the 1-yard line on their first drive. TJ Watt got a big sack, and they had to settle for a field goal. Russell Wilson has been fantastic today. He has 2 touchdown passes to George Pickens. Shout out to 14.
If you're Mike Tomlin, what are you telling them in the locker room?
If you're Mike Tomlin right now, you say don't let your foot off the gas pedal, man. Offense, keep going. Defense, let's get a stop. And let's go win this damn football game, man. This team knows. They have a high level of confidence against the Baltimore Ravens. They beat them consistently. They swept them last year with Kenny Pickett playing one game and then Mason Rudolph playing the other. So with Russell Wilson in there, I know that this team's going to feel confident that they can come away with a victory, especially here at home against the Ravens. Kick is away. They'll be taken out of the end zone here. Trying making some moves. He can't really get anywhere. Gets to the 23. And here comes Lamar Jackson, who had a couple of splash plays, but he hasn't been fantastic. He had some off-kilter throws. He took a sack at an untimely time. 14-6 is the score as we start the second half. Shotgun formation spread for Lamar. He's going to take the snap, quick throw outside. It's caught for a gain of 3. We'll take that, Joey.
Yep.
We'll take those short gains any day of the week. Dante Jackson with the tackle, forcing him out of bounds.
I love how we're just kind of keeping everything in front of us right now.
Yeah, no, they gave up a couple big plays to Mark Andrews.
That is
That's
fair.
what I don't know, man. Second down and 6. Lamar makes a switch at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be an offset pistol here. It's going to be handed off to Derrick Henry. And guess who's there? TJ Watt with the tackle. And it will be 3rd down and 5 after a gain of 2. Get those towels going. Get those towels going, baby. Get those 3s in the chat. We got Patrick Queen playing against his former team. Could we see him get a big sack or an interception here? 3rd down and 5. No one's on Mark Andrews. Lamar's going to throw it. It is caught. Found a space in there to Rashad Bateman. 1st down Ravens. Can't get off the field today, Joey. You just can't. The one time they've been able to do it was close to the line of was close to the end zone on the first drive of the game.
Unfortunately, that's just been the theme.
That's been the theme the last 2 weeks. The Steelers defense can't get off the field in timely moments. 1st down and 10. We need a stop here, folks. We need a stop. Come on. Pistol formation. It's going to be play action. Lamar is going to throw to his flat. It's caught. Looks like Mark Andrews for a gain of 4. Lamar today is 10 of 13. And Mark Andrews has 71 yards on 3 catches.
Jeez.
2nd down and 6 upcoming. Kareem says, why can't we stop anyone on 3rd down? I don't know, man. Steelers defense isn't really blitzing all that much. Offset. It's going to be, oh, man, he pulls it.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. He runs right into Cole Holcomb. It's going to be a loss. And it's going to be 3rd down and 7. Type those threes. Type those threes. Lamar Jackson has been a complete nothing burger when it comes to his rushing ability today. He had 1 decent run for 11 yards, and then everything else has been a tackle for loss.
Terrible read right there, but
He
we'll take it.
sucks against the Steelers defense. Shotgun. Lamar's looking. He's going to dump it off. It's a screen. Can they get to him? They can. Patrick Queen on the tackle as he takes down Derrick Henry. 4th down and 4. Looks like the Ravens will have to punt. Let's see if they actually punt here. If the Steelers get the football and they even get a field goal, that is big because that makes it a 2-possession game. They will punt. So this next offensive drive for the Steelers will be massive. The punt is away. And it's going to go in the back of the end zone. Touchback. Poor punt by Baltimore. And here comes George Pickens.
Wow.
6 receptions, 88 yards, and 2 tuds today. Absolutely fantastic stuff from 14 today. Good thing I wore his jersey for our watch party today. 14-6 is the score. And guys, I would be cool with another touchdown. Don't get me wrong, but a field goal here gets you up 2 scores. Remember, it's 6-minute quarters. It's going to be really hard for the Ravens to come back if the Steelers get a field goal, let alone a touchdown. It's going to be a handoff to Najee. Stiff arm somebody, but it's still going to be a loss of 1. Ravens were ready for that one. We need Russ to cook, man. Russ has been cooking the last couple of weeks.
That first drive, he was almost perfect.
He was almost perfect. He had 1 poor pass. He's had 1 poor pass per drive.
I'll take that.
I'm okay with that. From the shotgun, Russ looking. He's going to throw, almost intercepted. Russell Wilson has 2 interceptions on the year. Both of them coming against the Dallas Cowboys. But other than that, he's played a super clean season. Now it's 3rd and long. Steelers, man, this was a golden opportunity for them. Let's see if Russ can keep it going. Empty formation. Russ will take the snap, blitz from the Ravens, and it's going to be a screen. They're going to have blockers, but Muth isn't going to have enough juice. He's taken down. 4th and 7.
What do you think of that play call right there?
I mean, I don't hate it because there was a blitz coming, but they just had more defenders out there. Maybe not the best designed tight end screen there, because I think there was only 1 blocker ahead of Muth. So I probably would have designed it a bit differently. But now Cameron Johnson will punt it away, and Baltimore's right back in the thick of things here. That was a golden opportunity wasted by this Steelers offense. And Darius Rush, what a cover right there. Taking him down at the 32, and here comes Lamar Jackson strutting out there. No touchdowns today, and this guy has the audacity to strut on our field. What a joke. Let's get a sack right now.
Everybody spam stop in the chat. We need to stop.
Need a stop here, man. Ravens, if they score a touchdown and get the 2-point conversion, it is a tie game in Pittsburgh. Can't have that happen. Pistol. It's going to be a pop pass to Zay Flowers, and he gets 3 yards. I see Christopher in the chat. I see Colton typing stop. I see Robert typing stop. I see Kareem typing stop. I see Pittsburgh fan 412. Come on now. 2nd down and 7. It's going to hand it off to Mitchell, and it's going to be a loss. A nice tackle here by Cam Hayward, his first impact play of the day. And it'll be 3rd down and 8. Come on, baby. This is our chance.
Moose getting them fired up on the sideline.
We need a big stop right here, people. 3rd down and 8. Get those towels rolling. Type those threes. Type those stops. Lamar's looking. Now he's going to throw middle. Caught. What a catch by Mark Andrews, who has been the only good receiver for the Ravens today.
Same thing every damn time.
Deshaun Elliott on the coverage. Lamar Jackson found his favorite weapon and delivered. And Andrews, great job to hang on there on his part. And now they're in Steeler territory. 1st down and 10. Steelers trying to protect that 8-point lead. Shotgun formation here as the Steelers show pressure. Takes the snap. Lamar looking. He's going to throw middle. Caught.
Gosh.
Beautifully placed again between 2 defenders. Lamar Jackson finds Mark Andrews. 1st down Ravens. Golly, man. That was just a perfectly placed pass by an MVP, a 2-time MVP there. Christopher Roy says it's impossible to stop anyone on 3rd down here in Madden. Steelers have done it only twice today.
That's the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the quarter. Type those 4s, baby. Type those 4s. By the way, Mark Andrews has an X factor, and it is currently activated. That's not good for the Steelers. To start the 4th quarter, shotgun for Lamar. Takes the snap. He is looking. He's going to throw it out to the flat to Derrick Henry, who is stopped by Deshaun Elliott after a gain of 2. Come on now. Come on now, people. I see Mo Love in the chat typing stop. I see Robert Slavic in there. I see Kareem Richardson. I see Christopher Roy. Come on, people. Need a stop here. 2nd down and 8 as they enter the Fanatics red zone. Go to chatsports.com/Russ for a brand new Russell Wilson jersey today. Lamar throws, middle caught. Zay Flowers, he's looking. And he's going to get to the 2-yard line. 1st down and goal. Come on, people. We need a win. It's 1st down and goal from the 2. They've got a huge back in Derrick Henry. Will Baltimore have a chance to tie this ball game? It's a heavy formation. 2 receivers. And there's a flag. Is this going to be the first holding penalty? Called
False start.
False start called against the Ravens. By the way, for those of you that are wondering, this is the first penalty in the entire Madden season that has been called against the Steelers. Every other penalty has been called against the Steelers, not their opponent. 1st down and goal. I formation for the Ravens. It's going to be play action. Lamar wide open. Touchdown Ravens. Everybody took the cheese there, and Mark Andrews was wide open. Mark Andrews is just freaking unbelievable, Joey. He's just been getting catch after catch, and he finally gets a touchdown. So now the Ravens will have a chance to tie this football game. We need a big stop here, guys. Type those stops in the chat. Type those stops in the chat. If the Steelers get a stop here, they retain their lead. By the way, nobody is guarding Mark Andrews or Zay Flowers in the slot. What the hell are we doing? Lamar Jackson will throw. End zone incomplete. Poorly thrown. And the Steelers will keep their lead. Oh, shit.
Wow. I remember when I went through puberty.
I will grab my water after that voice crack. Holy shnikes. But anyway, man, 14-12. 5 minutes left to go in the game. Can Russell Wilson and the Steelers come away with their 8th win of the season? And by the way, the stakes of this football game, 1st place in the AFC North. Whoever wins this game will have sole possession of 1st place in arguably the best division in football this year.
Sperry, could you guess who leads the lifetime series between the Steelers and the Ravens?
Oh, that's easy. The Ravens or the Steelers.
It is the Steelers. Could you guess what the record is?
No.
35-25.
I believe it. I believe it. That's not even close to how much the Steelers spanked the Cleveland Browns. I mean, Ben Roethlisberger lost to him twice, maybe 3 times in his entire career. 1st down and 10. Here comes Russell Wilson and the Steelers offense. A disappointing drive on their last one. But a touchdown here, Joey, puts them above 2 scores. So a touchdown effectively ends the game.
So the Browns and Steelers record, Steelers lead 81-62.
It's a handoff to Najee, and he's going to get 2 yards. What was that?
81-62-1, the Pittsburgh Steelers lead over the Browns.
Not
But-
surprised either, man.
I feel like it's probably bigger in the last 40 years.
Oh, yeah, the last 20 years. Got Brian Ruiz in there. We got Pittsburgh Fan 412. Hot Rod 24 is still here. Abraham Flam is here. Got a great bunch of Yinzers watching live here at the fourth quarter of this game. It's going to be a handoff to Najee Harris. They're running the football, but the Ravens are ready for it. Joey, do you run it again and try to kill more clock? Or do you try to pick up the first down and pass? This one's easy to me. I'm passing the football.
Yeah, I think running it and trying to be cute and run down clock has got you in this situation.
With Mark Andrews being as hot as he is, I'm not giving the ball back to the Ravens. Shotgun Russ, he's looking. We need you to show up, Russ. Come on, fourth quarter, Russ. He's going to throw deep down the field. Caught! What a throw by Russell Wilson to George Pickens, who continues his amazing day. First down, Steelers. Look at this throw. Off his back foot, way downfield. I don't even know how far this was. On a dime to George Pickens.
Who's having a better game, Pickens or Andrews?
I mean, it's pretty close, man. What a game for George Pickens and Russell Wilson today on a crucial 3rd down and long. Another shotgun, another pass. Russ will throw just outside the reach of Darnell Washington. 2nd down and 10. Robert Slavic says, I called it. Fernando Martin typing his 1. Pittsburgh Fan 412 spamming Pickens. Heavy formation for the Steelers here on 2nd down and 10. Ravens have 6 men at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a 5-step drop. Russ maneuvering the pocket very well, and he's going to give himself up. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Not a bad pickup there, Joey. It's 3rd and manageable now instead of throwing an incompletion where it's 3rd and long. It's a good decision there by Russell Wilson. By the way, Russell Wilson has not steered this team wrong in the 4th quarter a single time this year when the game has been close. Not a single time. He has delivered a victory every single game. 3rd and 4. He's going to throw behind Calvin Austin. He had him open. And there's the one bad throw of the drive. And it's going to be 4th down and 4. And guess what, folks? They're going to have to kick the field goal. And they're going to give the Ravens a shot to win this game. So kind of like last week with the Commanders game, it's going to come down to the defense getting a big stop. Boswell will put it up and in.
Wow. These games are not for the faint of heart.
No, it's not, man. 17-14 is the score. Pittsburgh Fan 412 says, quit diving, Russ. Take one for the team. We got Fields waiting in the wings. We got about 3 minutes left in this game. Steelers are so it's not 14, Joey. They didn't get the 2-point conversion.
Oh,
it's
you're
17
so right.
It's 17-12 Steelers, not 17-14. So just to confirm that, Joey had 17-14 up there, so F Joey in the chat. But 17-14 as good kickoff return coverage again by the Steelers. As the Ravens will take over at the 22. So here comes Lamar Jackson. This offense drove right down the field last time. Mark Andrews was freaking unbelievable. And I'm guessing he's going to have that X factor activated here.
There we go, all fixed.
There we go. Give it up for Joey in the chat, man. Give it up for the kid. By the way, next week, me and Cassie, my girlfriend, are going to be going to Minnesota on vacation. So we won't be back for another live show until the week after that. 1st down and 10. He's going to throw Mark Andrews. Who else? He's going to break a tackle, pick up a 1st down. Good God. Steelers are going to lose this game, aren't they?
I don't think so.
Steelers are going to lose this game just because Mark Andrews has the activated X factor. This is a joke.
7 receptions, 138 yards for Andrews.
138 yards for a tight end. Ridiculous. 1st down and 10. Shotgun. Very condensed formation for Baltimore. He will look to throw. Now he's going to try to get out. Oh, he breaks a sack from TJ Watt. That is bullshit. And then he throws it away. That should be a sack. TJ Watt kind of did like a wimpy push on Lamar Jackson. He spun out of it. And instead of like second and forever, it's second down and 10. I mean, good job on TJ to wreck the play, but get him on the ground. Second down and 10, shotgun Lamar. He's going to throw quickly, caught, contested catch. This guy will not go down.
Jeez.
I don't even know who that is. It's going to be a gain of 6, third down and 4. Steelers need a big stop here, folks. Steelers need a big stop. Come on. Come on. Trey says that was Ogunjobi on the missed sack. If it was, then maybe that makes more sense. There's the 2-minute warning here, folks. It's nervous time at Acrisure Stadium.
Type those threes.
5-point lead, third down. Come on. It's 4-down territory, but we need to stop them here. Pistol. Lamar throws quickly. Knocked down. Who is that? Is that Cam Sutton? Cam Sutton with the PBU. It'll be 4th down and 4. Type those stops. Type those stops in the chat. My voice is getting hoarse because today's live show has been unbelievable. Good thing I'm going on vacation here. 4th down and 4. Lamar's going to throw quickly. Incomplete. It's knocked away by Dante Jackson. But here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Ravens have all 3 timeouts, so the Steelers need 1 first down to win it. Steelers need 1 first down to win it. Here comes the Steelers. They have won their last 2 games against the Baltimore Ravens. They have won 7 of their last 8 games. And now they are in position to put it away. Don't mess around. Go get the first down. 1:55 left. Baltimore has all 3 timeouts. Russ will send Pickens in motion. He'll hand it off to Najee, who's going to sift his way through for a gain of 4. Timeout. I'll take a 4-yard gain there.
Yeah, that's a great pickup.
I'll take a 4-yard gain.
How about this secondary showing up when we needed it most?
By the way, who is going to send in that victory Venmo? Who is going to send in that victory Venmo if the Steelers win? Will it be Platinum 666? Will it be Pittsburgh Fan 412? Will it be Fernando Martin? I see you snooping around down there, Fernando. 2nd down and 6. Najee breaks away. First down, Steelers, but a flag. There is a flag on the play, and it's holding on the Steelers.
Brutal. Oh, on Booth.
Pat Freiermuth. Everybody boo the refs. They never call penalties, and right when the Steelers had the game in their grasp, they called a penalty. Boo! They hand it off to Najee, who picks up a good gain. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Timeout Ravens. Boo!
They always want to ruin it for us.
Robert tells me to get another sip of water. There you go, Robert. It's not helping much. My voice still sounds like shit. Well, that's what happens when we go crazy on this show. 3rd down and 6. Russell looking. He's got time. He's got to throw. Move. Caught. First down, Steelers. That's going to be the game. He's going to stay in bounds. Can he score? No, he's going to get to the 7-yard line. And Justin Matabike, newly signed defensive tackle with the injury for the Ravens. That's not good for them. And now the Steelers can get into victory formation. The Steelers are going to go to 8-2 in our Summer Madden Series. 8 wins in their first 10 games. And now they've got 7 games left to go. And yes, it's a gauntlet. You got the Browns. You've got the Bengals again. Or you got the Bengals twice. You got the Ravens again. You got the Eagles. You got the Chiefs. But setting yourself up right now with an 8-2 start, if this happens in real life, the Steelers and the media and the way they talk about the Steelers is going to change a lot. And the way they talk about Russell Wilson is going to change a lot. Okay, so that's going to be, so we still got 1:20 left in this game. Who's going to send in that victory Venmo? That's my question, man. Who's sending in that victory Venmo? And how much will it be? It's going to be handed off to Najee. Is he going to score? He gets in!
Wow.
Touchdown, Steelers! Here we go, Steelers! Here Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. They put the cherry on top of this, baby. They wanted to win by multiple scores. F the Ravens. F their fans. Steelers on top. They're doubling the Ravens' ass. Let's go.
Wow. Would you have scored there, or would you just told them to kneel it and get out of there?
I kind of like the fact that they're rubbing it in these guys' faces. We freaking hate Baltimore. And by the way, with this win, the Steelers ascend to sole possession of first place in the AFC North heading into Week 12 when they will play the Cleveland Browns. Kick is away. And not going to get far. Another special teams takedown by Darius Rush, who has been a superstar on special teams today. Get ready to spam those W's, baby. Get ready to spam those W's. We're 44 seconds away. Trey says it's TJ time.
I couldn't agree more, Trey.
Who's going to send in that victory Venmo? By the way, can you check, Joey, if Raiders is still going on?
Yes. Also, Cassie said she's still here, just heading to get her nails done.
Okay. Shotgun Lamar. He's looking. He's going to throw. Intercepted! Cam Sutton with his second interception of the year. And that's going to do it. We will be 1-0 away. Lamar Jackson continues his struggles against the Steelers defense. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Unbelievable, man. Here comes Russell Wilson to the cheers of Acrisure Stadium for what is pretty much a blowout victory. They doubled the score of the Ravens today in a convincing win at home against, one of the best teams in the NFL.
So they are still live as of right now.
They are. What are they at? Have they just given up? And there's the knee, and that's going to take us all the way down. So spam those W's. The Steelers are 8-2. Spam those W's. The Steelers have won. And they take sole possession of first place in the AFC North in our Summer Madden Series. Absolutely unbelievable. I see Colton down there. I see Spinky. I see Robert Maxwell. I see Trey. I see Fernando Martin. I see Kareem. I see Bundles. I see Gene Rankin. I see Kevin Reed. I see Christopher Roy. Who's going to send in that victory Venmo, by the way? Who's going to send in that victory Venmo? We're still waiting on that. Come on now. Okay, man. That's going to be it for Week 11 for this game. But around the league here, Week 11, of course, the Ravens lost to the Steelers. The Ravens, or the Bengals, I should say, ended up beating the Chargers. And then the Browns lost to the New Orleans Saints. Okay, so the new AFC North standings here. Pittsburgh at 8-2. Actually, I think Cincinnati does have the tiebreaker there. So I think Cincinnati is actually number 2 technically. But
Baltimore beat Cincinnati 2 weeks ago.
They did. So Baltimore is number 2. They have the tiebreaker. Then Cincinnati is number 3 at 8-3. And then Cleveland is currently sitting at 6-4. Now it looks like the smelly Browns are starting to, get down a little bit further here. Okay, guys, make sure you click that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going to be putting up these Summer Madden Series games on this channel all throughout the summer, so make sure you click that subscribe button to never miss a moment. All right, man, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Today's been unbelievable. Raiders. So here's something crazy, Joey. The Raiders Report is our biggest channel here at Chat Sports in terms of making money, but this channel has dwarfed them in terms of Super Chat and Venmo revenue, and that's because of you guys. Thank you so much. And not only did we beat them in a Super Chat battle for the first time in Raiders Report history, never before has the Raiders Report lost a Super Chat battle until 2 weeks ago on Friday when we beat them by putting up $8,000 in Super Chat and Venmo revenue. Then Today, they declared war again. They wanted a rematch. And they lost again. So not only have we taken down the kings of chat sports in 2 separate super chat battles, which has never happened before, but we've also beaten them in a month, which hasn't happened in 2 years. So I want everybody in the chat right now to understand the momentum of this moment. This channel is quickly becoming a priority here at Chat Sports. We're having 2 live shows a week. With Paul Skeens pitching now, it's 3 live shows a week. And every single time, it's 12 straight now that we have gotten at least $1,000 in super chat and revenue. So Fernando's saying they got 170K subs. Yeah, Raiders has 170K people subscribed to them. We have like 55. So the fact that a 55,000 subscriber channel is taking down pretty much the kings of chat sports, that is a hell of an accomplishment. And as I go into kind of, vacation here, I haven't taken like a full-blown vacation in about a year at this point. Lord knows I need it after, a full season with the draft and then OTAs and all this coverage that we've been doing. So we're going to be taking a week off next week for live shows, but we'll still have content on here every single day. And then 2 Wednesdays from now, we'll be back with Steelers Talk Live right here on the channel. Producer Coop is going to be done mostly with his Dallas Mavericks stuff, so he'll be back pretty much full time. But real quick here, guys, I want to give a big shout out to Joey Peterson, our new producer here that has stepped in Coop's absence here over the last several weeks, and he's done a great job. So I want everybody to spam Joey in the chat right now and give him some love. He's been fantastic. He's done a great job. Deal with it says, appreciate the content. Fernando Martin says, F Coop, LOL. He's putting his Joey in there. Christopher Roy is saying Joey. Rod24 is saying Joey. Colton is going Joey. So Joey, do you have anything to say to Steelers Nation here before we sign off?
I appreciate all of you. I've been doing Steelers stuff for a couple of weeks now, and it didn't take long to realize how special you all are. And to Sperry, what you were saying before about what we've been able to do this month, they say, if you swing at the king, you better not miss. And we did not miss, my friend.
By the way, is Raiders just getting off now?
Let me check for you.
Because if Mitch is coming off, get his ass in here because I got to teabag his ass and I got to spank him. Is Platinum still in there? Platinum, if you're still in the chat, let me know. Because I said, man, if you put in if we get another $500 Venmo, that means Joey has to get teabagged, and that means that Platinum.
Shit?
What's that?
You talking shit?
They're off.
Are you guys off now?
Yeah.
All right. We had the largest super chat in our history, and his request was for me to teabag Mitch. Is that acceptable?
I mean, that's not a question for me.
You want to go get them for us?
Dude, this is pretty cool.
By the way, Jeremy Chugs, I'm sorry we had to deal you guys another L today. So send it full screen here, Joey. We got Chugs, the founder of Steelers Talk here. Big shout out to Jeremy. So you guys thought you could fuck around and find out today, huh?
Dude, it smells like hella testosterone. It smells like the boys in here.
It smells like the boys in here.
It smells like the boys are back in town.
Good shit, man. Absolutely. And Omar saying, why is Chug so short? He's actually not short. I'm just 6'6".
I looked it up. I'm the average height for a male in the United States. I'm large in Korea.
That's what they all say.
He's large in Korea. You got
5'10" is giant in Korea.
Somebody's got to get a T-shirt that says "I'm huge in Korea." That's a great T-shirt idea. Big shout out to Jeremy Chugs, man. So if Mitch is out there,
Y'all won the Madden streak.
oh yeah, doubled up the Ravens. Can you send the message? All right, we've got $2 super chat here from Hot Rod 24. Says victory super chat. Joey, get the sticker up. Come on, Joey.
It's not my fault, Hot Rod.
Yeah, Hot Rod, I'm sorry. It looked like Coop. Coop's responsible for the stickers and getting them incorporated.
Let's get an F Coop in the chat.
Get those F Coops in the chat, man. He has prioritized Mavs over the Steelers for the last 2 months.
Yeah.
So get those F Coops in the chat if you haven't already. We love Coop. He's going to be back. Don't worry. He'll be back next in 2 weeks here. But I got I got Mitchell Renz right here, guys, off screen. We got a $1,666 Venmo from Platinum, and his request was that I teabag you. And I have to spank you. That's another one. He sent in another like 500.
And he's gone.
And Mitch had to walk it off a little bit. I don't know if he's coming back. By the way, we just got a Venmo alert here. We just got a Venmo alert. So Joey, got you right there.
Beautiful.
Oh my goodness, man. By the way, we're getting close to 5K. And if we get to 5K, I got to teabag Joey. I don't even necessarily want to do it, but like if you guys want it, like we can make it happen.
I don't want you to do it either. That's crazy.
Jachin Watkins says, y'all really changed the game with Steelers Talk. Love this shit, man. Love you too. Everybody that's been here, man. Just so also Christopher says, how far are we? We're about $400 away. We're 400 away. And I don't know if Platinum is still here. I don't know. I know I see Pittsburgh Fan 412. I see Hot Rod. I see Christopher Roy. I see Kareem. If we don't get there, it's fine. I think Joey would be perfectly fine not getting his face teabagged.
Yeah, I don't know when we agreed to face. I think it was just teabag.
All right, man. Here we go. This one's rolling in from Fernando Martin. Bang! Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. We've got Mitchell Renz here as I just saved my helmet here. Holy shit.
All right, so Platinum 666. I've been here since 2017. This is the most insane run I have ever seen. I'm not even kidding to you.
I'm not kidding either.
For the first time ever, I'm gonna get teabagged. And I want y'all to know what Jack's been able to do for this channel is really cool. For me personally, I grew up in central Pennsylvania. Shout out to the 570. So the fact that this channel's growing, I got a lot of family members that watch this show, and you're a big reason of why it's growing. So, also, the Raiders Report has been #1 in our Chat Sports Power Rankings for, I'm not kidding you, probably like 26 months. Like It's been 2 years. I am now officially #2 because of you and because of what you guys have been able to do here. So. 26 months, I'm dethroned.
It's crazy. So we got a little compromise here. We got a literal tea bag.
Sorry for not allowing Jack to put his nuts in my mouth.
Can I at least spank you?
What is that?
Like I literally spank you on the ass. This guy spent like $3,000 today. We can't give him what he wants.
A spank on my ass?
One spank. One spank. This is weird, he says. All right, so we'll teabag him a little bit. It's unbelievable. Get it in there. Does it taste like anything?
I feel like the last time I was teabagged, I was in 7th grade and I tried in Halo.
Hey,
Jesus Christ.
Omar's Burner says towel spank if he can't agree to a regular spank.
Towel spank. All right, so we got the towel here. All right, you can't see it. Can we go to the cam here? All right, so is it changed yet?
Yeah, I got you. 1 second.
All right, here we go, folks.
Here, wait.
Yep. Put it down a little bit. All right, here we go, folks.
I've been doing squats.
To the new kings of a month here at Chat Sports. Here we go, Steelers. There we go. Let's go. This is unbelievable, man. Shout out to Platinum 666. Send it back. All right. We're going to keep going if you guys keep sending Venmos. Big shout out to Fernando for sending that $100 victory Venmo. He said, wave that towel. We sure did. Okay, man. We'll put up a 5-minute shot clock here, all right? 5 minutes. If we can get to 5,000, I will. Oh my gosh. We will teabag Joey Peterson. We won't actually teabag him.
Yeah.
But like I'll do the little squat on his head. All right? We'll do that. So we're 400 away. I don't see Platinum in here anymore. I think Platinum might have left.
I know. Somebody needs to clip what just happened and send it to him or tell him to tune in for later.
Unbelievable, man. So we got the shot clock on there now. 5 minutes to get $400. If we get there, not only will I teabag Joey, but we'll stay live for another 10 minutes. But this day has just been unbelievable, man. We've already been live for more than
3 hours.
3 hours. We're past the 3-hour point today. So, I don't want to leave this show. I don't, because this month has been crazy. Cassie and I are going to enjoy a much-needed vacation next week. But I'm going to miss you guys. I'm going to miss you, man. This is the highlight of my week. It really is. Spend time with you guys like Kareem and Hot Rod and Christopher, and William and Colton and Omar's Burner, who's been here since the beginning. And Fernando. And by the way, I actually got an update from Kurgan Cold. I got a message.
He's alive.
I got a message from Kurgan Cold, so I'll read it to you guys here. So Kurgan is currently out of the country.
Okay.
I've been detained, but on my way back to the U.S. ASAP. I have limited comms. When is next show? Please text me. We'll try to find a way in. Nothing you do here, but wait. Love you, bro. So he's being detained overseas.
Where? Do you know?
That is where Kurgan Cold is right now. He didn't say where. He says, I've been detained, but on my way to the U.S. ASAP. So apparently, he can't tune in to our live shows. So we hope Kurgan's okay, man. By the way, another Venmo alert here.
He's been Brittany Grinered. That is insane. That's the last thing I expected you to say.
Yeah.
And hey, I just want to say real quick, right? Sperry asked me about this month if there's anything I want to say to you guys. It's been awesome, but also I want you guys to realize how hard Sperry works. And I know you guys know this because y'all tune in. Y'all love what he does every single day. But this guy comes in, he grinds.
Do it for you, man.
More than anybody I've ever seen. And so let's get some Sperrys in the chat.
Come on now.
Because, man, this has been awesome, and it's been great. And you guys have been so fun to do this with.
So we got we've got another Venmo. All right. So we got 2 more Venmos coming in here. We're getting closer to 5,000 here, folks. We're getting close to 5K. Not going to lie, man. We're close. By the way, I'll say this right now. We are $100 away from 5K. We got a minute and 30 seconds left. We're $100 away. Joey's working on those Venmo alerts here. We're $100 away from 5K. If we get there, we'll extend the show by 10 minutes. All right? Okay, here we go. This one's rolling in from Pittsburgh fan 412. Bang! Here we we go, Steelers. There we go. Pittsburgh Fan 412 is saying, does that reset the clock? Yes. All right, we need $100. We got 5 minutes to do it. Okay? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Another Venmo coming in. Another Venmo coming in. 2 more Venmos. By the way, let's get to this one first. This one's a 50 coming in from Kirk Crater. Let's go, Kirk. Kirk, I saw your message. I'm going to try to figure it out after the show. Appreciate you, Kirk. Let's go. $50 Venmo from Kirk. A $2 super chat from Christopher Roy. Says, Jack, I need your IG for my sticker. Okay, so do I have an L3 for my IG?
You don't, but I can make one real quick.
Yeah, just make one real quick. It's at, what is it? Oh, it's at sparedog.football.
Okay.
So SPEDOJ.football.
SPE or SPER?
SPERDOJ.football.
Right.
So if you guys want to give me a follow on IG, Joey's going to put that down below. Got a couple more Venmos coming in here. Oh, baby. We're cooking with gas here, folks.
Hey, does this look good, Spur?
What's that? Yeah, it looks fine.
Okay.
You can follow me on IG at sparedog.football. If you want to keep the Venmo train going here. We got about 3 minutes to extend the show at Jack Sperry, or you can scan the QR code to get things going. All right, people. Joey's getting these Venmo alerts here. We got a couple of them.
Hey, let's.
Will it get us to 5K? Will it get us to 5K? By the way, if we get to 5K, Joey, that'll be the second largest show we have had in channel history. And with this channel being as hot as it is, for it to be the second most that we've made on a channel or on a show, that's pretty freaking impressive. $10 super chat here from James Yoder, the founder and CEO of Chat Sports, guy that gave me my chance here. Says Sperry Peterson 24 making YouTube great. Again, James, we did say we're not talking politics today, but I appreciate you, my friend. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. Boss Man's in the chat. And we're getting close, man. We're about $50 away from getting to 1,000. Joey's currently cooking up some Venmo alerts for us here. Will it be enough to get us over the top? Will it be enough to get us over the top? Oh, baby, you better believe it is. This one's rolling in from Parrish Cummings. Bang! Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Looks like it, baby. Brian Ruiz says, James gave you your chance, and it looks like it paid huge dividends. You can say that again, my friend. All right. But we got another one, folks. Because this one's rolling in from Christopher Roy. Bang! Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Let's go. Nathan Glass says, free my brother. Let's go. Christopher Roy, one of our newest Black Diamonds, sending in his 100. Let's go. By the way, that gets us to 5K, folks. That's got us to 5K. And that means a tea bag is coming for Mr. Joey Peterson. Chugs, can you help us with the camera work here?
Yeah, what do I need to do?
So pretty much Joey's going to come over here. He's going to sit down. And then I'm going to, and then I just need you to hold the camera so that they can see it. It's 5K, man. What are you going to say? By the way, because we got the 5K, that bought you guys an extra 10 minutes on the show. If we get the 6K, and I'm not saying that that's an expectation, if we get the 6K before the timer runs out, we're going to go shirtless, and it's going to be an extra 15 minutes. Yeah. All right? All right. So we want that cam. We just oh, but that's not up on screen right now.
Yeah. Oh, in the corner.
Yeah, it's in the corner.
Oh, you want it
We want it like big, yeah. Oh yeah, baby, Joey P. Yeah, when you joined this company, I don't think you were prepared for this level of hazing. Joey named his price today, guys, and it was $5,000 to teabag him live on the channel.
This is what lawsuits are made.
Get down.
I'm facing this one.
Okay. Can they see it, Jeremy? All right, you can see Joey's protecting his face. All right. We are teabagging him right now. All right, here we go. Here's the 5K. Oh! Big shout out to Joey for helping us out.
Shout out to Joey. I put my name on it.
Did you like that?
Oh!
I'm not gonna lie. You should put that on your cover. I hired you on the spot.
Oh my God. Don't say Joey doesn't go balls deep for Chat Sports.
Joey said, you have sour gummies in your pocket.
He's got 2 Reese's Pieces and a sour gummy.
God, this stream has gotten ridiculous, man. This thing has gotten weird.
Wow.
This thing has officially gotten weird. By the way, we got 5 minutes left on the clock.
My wife is going to ask me, hey, what'd you do at work today? I'm not going to tell her.
Oh, man. We got 5 minutes on the clock. Holy schnitzel, this has been fun. I don't want it to end. I mean, but somebody's going to have to come in with like a massive Venmo or Super Chat, not expecting anything. 5K is certainly just unbelievable, man.
Hey,
And
nothing.
even for this channel's high standards, 5K is redonkulous in June.
Hey, nothing. And Brian Ruiz, I am 6'3", so not quite as tall as
Yeah,
Sperry.
Joey's actually the only guy in this company that can stand next to me and not look like my child.
Brian said, well, nothing asked how tall is Joey. Brian said, right, that's the first time I've seen someone be comparable height with Jack.
Pittsburgh Fan 412 says, ride that neck. What the hell, bro? Oh
Hey.
my God.
Sperry, did that feel as weird for you as it did for me?
A little bit, yeah. I've never straddled a man's neck before, so
At least not since like middle school.
that's just fucking crazy, man. But hey, you guys paid the price, so you guys got to see it. That's the thing, man, is that when these things get crazy, they get crazy. So this month, guys, just to kind of recap this month as the clock kind of runs down, we have beaten Raiders report on 2 separate Super Chat battles, which has never happened in the company history until this month. Then we beat Raiders overall in Super Chat and Venmo revenue. First time that's happened in like 26 months, okay? Raiders has been the king of the hill here for a long time. We have a lot of respect for those guys. They do it the right way, and they do a great job there. But you guys, I mean, we have, what, a third of the following they do? Not even?
Not even.
And we have dethroned them this month, which is just unbelievable. And by the way, today we had already broken the Venmo record, and we added almost $5,000 in Venmo to our record already. So this is just, Mitch is coming in with the belt, with the WWE belt. Here we go. We got it has Raiders on there, but we've got the belt.
I'm coming for you guys next month.
Oh.
If you win again next month, I'm going to get you your very own Steelers belt.
Let's go. Let's get another one here, folks. Raiders is coming for us next month. We can't let it happen. It's actually a little bit fair because Mitch is gone for like a week, right, for a bachelor party. Is that right?
Well, so are you.
Oh, shit, yeah, I did.
Yeah, and I'm gone for a week next week. So that kind of balances it out, doesn't it?
Evens it
Cool.
out.
All right, so we're on for July. If you thought June, what's that?
6 is going to be.
So Steelers Talk officially has the belt. Let's see if we can get another one. Hot Rod 24 says we can get a belt. I mean, this is one that Raiders has had for a while because they've been the king of the hill. Guess what, baby? It belongs in the Steelers Talk coffers right now. Thanks to you guys. We got about 2 minutes left here until we say goodbye. And I don't think Platinum is here anymore. I think he had to go, but big shout out to Platinum 666, man. Without him, this endeavor to, beat Raiders in the way that we have this month, and, not only Raiders, but the rest of Chat Sports, wouldn't have happened. And without him, this crazy adventure wouldn't have been anything. So big shout out to the Godfather himself of Chat Sports, Platinum 666. You might not be watching, my friend, but the rest of Steelers Nation applauds you for everything that you've done. Also, big shout out to all the other Black Diamonds that have contributed to this effort. Guys like Kurgan Cold, who puts in like 1,000 every time he's here.
Yep.
I mean, who else? We got Fernando Martin. We got Pittsburgh Fan 412. Christopher Roy has really been picking it up lately. Vince has been getting in there. We got Fernando Martin, if I didn't say him already. We got a bunch of people that have been helping us out here over the last several weeks and months and even today. So I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for helping us out, man. And we got about 30 seconds here. So unless someone puts in $1,000 Venmo in the last 30 seconds here, we're going to wrap it up. But this has just been absolutely fantastic. I'm going to miss you guys next week. But, after this little break, this is the only vacation I really take all year because I love my job. I'm here all the time. Just ask my coworkers. Joey was saying it. I love doing the grunt work, and it's great that it's finally paying off. It's just been an awesome month, and I couldn't thank you enough for 12 straight. But guess what, man? When I get back 2 Wednesdays from now, the streak continues. I want to see every single one of the real ones back next Wednesday. I don't want us to get complacent. You heard Mitchell Renz. He's coming for the belt, okay? And if we beat Raiders again in July, we get our very own Steelers belt. I want that to happen badly. I know that the people of this community are going to show up. So I want to say one last little shout out to Paranormal here, who is dealing with cancer treatment. He was watching our show while getting his chemo today. So that's dedication. I mean, that's just, I can't think of anything more, of for somebody to, carve time out of their day when they're dealing with something like that. It really humbles you, and it really lets you know what this is about. And it's about a community. It's about people. It's about people coming together, having a great time together, and that's what this channel is all about. So I want to thank each and every one of you for making this month possible. As I head away on vacation, just know that you guys will be in my thoughts and prayers, and I will see you guys in a week. Until next time, here we go, Steelers.